We are live! Cutting that countdown a little bit short. We're ready to play. We're ready to get back into the World of Warcraft. Wait, no, wrong game. Dungeons and Dragons. I'm sorry. Oh, no.
Alright, guys, I'm playing a shaman healer.
Alright, I want to fight a
played.
Nixia. Let's do it.
First thing I do is slit my wrist.
That's a good game. In any case, we are jumping back into Dungeons and Dragons, friends. Dragon Heist, to be exact, into the world of Toril, into the land of the Sword Coast. And there's an alien. That's not Tom. That's not Tom. What happened? What happened, Tom? What was that?
Listen, I was adjusting the controls on my webcam.
You
and
swapped
there was a button
classes.
nearby that just changes me into an alien. If you want, I can do the school cat.
I don't need it. Please, no.
Does it work? Wait, can I?
I don't know. It was like catching your face for a second. This is not.
Okay,
This is the
we're not.
worst timeline. This is the worst timeline.
Literally had like 40 minutes to do this shit.
Back into the city of Waterdeep, where we had last left our characters, where we had left them quite deep underground as our party had ventured forth via the instructions of the Stone of Galore to find the 3 keys to the Dragon Vault of Lord Neverember. They had brought themselves to a theater where the hidden entrance was kept for many years under the floorboards of a dressing room in the back of the Pink Flumph Theater. Our party dove down inside after dealing with the upstairs, dealing with the theater itself in probably the most creative way possible. That was fun, and started to make their way into that hidden lost chamber. After using the 3 keys, possibly sacrificing one of their friends, but thank goodness he survived to get through.
Oh, thank goodness.
To get through the doorway. The party faced a series of traps, including golden doors that surrounded them on all sides. The war-drawn portraits, the frescoes that surrounded them on all sides as well, in chambers beyond, trying to tempt them to become charmed. A black pudding that almost consumed Soma, that the party actually managed to trick into the same chamber with the charming illustrations of war, and allow that creature to pretty much be stuck there for the rest of however long, negating 2 traps with 1 swift movement. Our party then moved on to the second tier of this vault room, where there were 3 bridges, some of them broken, and they decided to take the center path, with their final secret from Stone of Galore being that of secrets will show you the way. The symbolism over the door, the 3rd door on the other side of this bridge within this vaulted chamber, had the dwarven god of Doomthoin, the god of secrets. The party took that as a strong hint and decided to face off their greatest foe, a 10-foot gap, which was a struggle as they tried to make their way over. Some party members almost losing their lives over such a devious challenge. Our party made it to the other side and towards the with a breaking one side of the bridge, allowing it to be just a single ledge where they stood upon. Took a short rest for an hour because they needed it really bad, and having to enlist the help of the invisible fairy dragon that's been following them around, bribing them essentially to open the door, that this adamantine door with no hinges and wouldn't answer to a secret or anything of the kind. Wishes casting a knock spell. Boom, boom. The door swung open, and our party entered into a chamber beyond. That darkness consumed our final shot of our last episode, but now it comes back. We start with that dark screen, our credits roll, and the darkness fades back into exactly where we left our characters before. So let's change this over here, and let's put y'all onto the tabletop. So, our party enters, Keeling and Pyre first, Fung and Soma behind, wishes who knows where. As you enter into this chamber, you find yourself in a place that probably hasn't been stepped into for a very, very long time. You see a very dusty, cobweb-filled chamber with solid stone, almost glossy stone, dwarven walls on all sides. They look a little bit better preserved here than they did in the chamber before, and you are surrounded in the four corners of the room by rusty plates of armor. Rusty plated armor, dwarven size, propped up on each corner of the room. Some dwarven words, some runes on the far wall. The chamber is about 10 feet high. Your average square chamber. It has a few bits of dwarven architecture on the walls. You can see just sort of like the framing. Something that's probably been constant through here to constantly remind you that this is a dwarven chamber. Much of the stonework very much looks to be of dwarven make, and that symbolism is everywhere you look, but it's very just sort of subtle places. But the major points in this chamber that you guys have entered into are these four suits of armor, rusty armor, covered in cobwebs on the four corners of the room, and the dwarven script on the far wall. And the court is yours.
Do you want to give Solma control of herself?
I will. She should have it. You just have it too, but I'm going to eliminate you having any control so that sight stays proper.
So none of us still don't know how to, or none of us know how to speak Dwarvish yet.
Nope.
No, nobody here knows Dwarvish.
Have I learned yet? I've been trying since we entered. Is that like a history roll? Or?
Yeah, you just like... Dwarvish? I know Dwarvish. Unfortunately, no one in the party knows Dwarvish, so that kind of makes this entire vault an interesting thing.
I'm gonna go touch the dwarven runes.
Alright. They're on the far wall opposite of you. Go ahead and move your token properly to where you would be.
Right there.
Yep, you put your hand up against the runes. You feel cold stone on the back of your palm, and you just sort of hold your hand up against one of the runes. You just sort of tracing them over. Are you searching for something? What is the purpose?
Activate magic. Go. Touch. Sort of hold it there.
Make an Arcana check.
Feeling it out, you know?
Yeah.
Because he can't read it at all.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, his best. It's
12. You would realize quite quickly, Pyre, in the back of your mind that to any academic wizard who's not in the chamber, thank God there isn't one, you would look like a fool. There's nothing magical about the runes on the wall. But
alright. I turn to the party and like,
not that you know of.
runes aren't magical or trapped.
You're not sure about trapped, but I mean, touching them obviously wasn't the trigger for said trap.
Pyre's
sure.
All right. Well, what do we want to do before I start?
Yeah, what are others doing in this room? Let's get a look. Let's get a look at Keeling, Fung, and Solma. Like, what are you guys doing when you walk into this chamber?
Are the armor people still like they're like dwarven size, or are they taller?
It is dwarven-sized armor, rusty and covered in cobwebs. They are short, like dwarf size. They all seem fit for dwarves, built for dwarves.
Is there a skeleton inside in any of them? Like, is there like the dead in there? Just curious.
Oh, did you want to get up close and look? Okay, which one? You can move your token to represent which one you want to be near. You got one right to your Right. Ooh, far room. Yeah, you get up close to look inside. There are multiple light sources from the party. I believe we have Keeling, Soma, and Feng, all carrying forms of light. So there's plenty of availability for you to see. Because I believe you also have a torch. As you bring it close, it's completely empty on the inside.
My torch by the.
You
war
do.
thing.
So it must just be Keeling and Soma then. Because Soma lit one when she was all alone, and Keeling had one lit in the very beginning. But you see the metal, the rusty metal in the back. It's covered in cobwebs. A couple of spiders crawl out as you get close.
Does any of those four look different from the other?
Do any of the suits of armor look different from one another? Make an investigation check.
While she's looking at the suits of armor,
Yeah,
like
what are
for
you guys
differences,
doing?
I walk up to one of them and like tink it on the helmet.
Pink with what? With what?
My fingers. I'm just like
Finger.
ding 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 ding.
Ting, 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 ting. Feels like rusty metal as you scrape your fingernails across them. Or I don't know if Genasi or not. Yeah, they are Genasi. I don't know if they have fingernails or what the situation looks like. But your almost woody, earthy like hands clink against the metal, the rusted metal, and maybe like a flake falls off to the side. Solma, after your investigation check, you see that each suit of armor was definitely made dwarven craft to look similar in every way. The subtle differences might be in like height, depending on the dwarf that wore it, but the craftsman or whoever made this, probably same craftsman, for sure. They're made to look identical. These are like guard armor or some sort. Other than that, like maybe some slight height differences, you don't see anything else differentiating the suits of armor.
I lift up the helmet of the suit of armor I just tinked.
Yeah, you lift it up. And which suit of armor are you at, Keeling? Because I see you as a token in the center of the room right now. Closest one to you on the right, or?
Yes, I just walked up casually.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and put yourself in a square close by one of these bad boys.
Finding me. There I am. Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to this guy. I've tunked it on the helmet. Now I'm picking the helmet up.
Yeah.
In
It seems to be like sort of no, it wouldn't be latch. It's a helmet. Well, no, it would because it's like a standing helmet. You go to pull it off. And it does seem to come off in the front, but in the back it looks as though it has been latched. It wouldn't take it much. Honestly, you lift it and the back latch rusts off. It like breaks off and some of the pieces ting 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 into the armor as they sort of pry this thing off. Like it's so rusted that this piece is pretty much falling, and the whole armor kind of shifts as you do that. Just down on one side. Definitely.
I put the helmet right back to where it was, and then I step to the side.
Yep, you put the helmet back where it was. Some dust is sort of already falling off from it. You step to the side, and the whole thing clatters to the ground. Just like all the pieces sort of rolling, some of it, the metal like bands like breaking in places, and like there's just a lot of dust, and you might even catch a little bit, like the whole room feels a little bit that much more musty as the rusty dust sort of fills part of the chamber from this thing just clattering to the side from being touched by Keeling, and as it rattles to the floor. It would stay there stagnant after falling. Feng, what do you do in that moment?
Are they holding anything in their hands? The gauntlets.
They are not T-pose, but they are straight. They're straight down, like arms down on either side. They're just sort of like set to be sort of standing here.
Yeah, is there anything on the floor?
On the floor in front of you that you're looking at, just the broad light on here seems to be a solid stone floor. Has that same sheen to know that it has definitely been carved by dwarves. They almost make stone look like marble or granite. It's so just so smooth.
Is there like air, like a crack somewhere that can feel like air coming from somewhere? Like I look at Pyre's hair. Is it swishing? And a weird side.
It's always swishing in the wind.
In this room, a crack. Like a crack in the wall. Is that what you're looking for?
You know how your sentence can be locked in a cave, and then you just like feel there's like a little breeze from a different side because there's like a hidden wall. It doesn't.
Yeah.
At least not a wall.
Oh, okay, I see. Make a perception check. And Fung, 7. It's stagnant air in this room. Nothing that you can perceive. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I shouldn't have even had you roll. There was no chance. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have had you made that roll. It's stagnant. That suggests that there might be something. So no roll was necessary.
Keep rolling.
It's a stagnant air. But Fung, you just asked about the floor. I explained that. Anything else from me? I want a little bit more from Fung before I move on.
Is there anything that stands out in this room other than the stupid suits of armor and the runes on the wall? Is there designs, war paintings, anything hanging from the ceiling?
I will not require a check for this either. The room is well lit by everything that you guys have. The only points of interest in this room are the door that is behind you, which is swung open. These 4 suits of armor, one of which is clattered to the ground after Keeling touching it, and these runes on the wall. The only other part of this room, and I don't think you can count it as a part of this room that would be of interest, but it is still related to this room, is the dwarven rune that rests on the door that you guys still hadn't quite identified, and the busted mount imagery of the bust statue imagery of Dumathoin above the door. Those are the points of interest.
Can we match the rune on the door to one of the runes on the...
Let me see, actually. That might be something that is noticeable. Let me just take a peek at that.
Since one of us can read it anyway.
Yeah.
We can do the basic thing. And...
The last, not quite the last rune, but the second to last rune is the same rune on the door.
Touch it.
Oh, I've touched everything. I've touched everything on that wall.
He's already had his hands on it.
Can I remember, because I identified the god of Dumathorn before, to see what this rune maybe means, like, maybe I can remember something more.
Trying to perceive some sort of trying to see if you can remember something more. I mean, from the information that I've given you, or that you know so far, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Maybe we're supposed to say the secret in this room instead of outside the room.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intelligence check, Soma. Yeah, you, were you saying that in character, or Tom, or was that just you saying that?
Oh, that was what I was gonna do when I was my job. I was gonna do that.
Would Pyre have mumbled that, or no?
Probably.
With the information that you're given in as Pyre mumbles out, maybe a secret needs to be said inside of the room instead of outside of the room. You immediately remember the riddle that was given to you by Galore, and the secret would show you the way.
Tell your secret one more time. Well, we know that you like somebody,
It's
but
not
maybe
a secret anymore. I already said it. Somebody else.
But we don't know who Pyre. Maybe that could help us. I don't have secrets.
I don't think that's true at all.
Oh, no.
Well,
I'm not saying a secret.
You're not even in the room, Wishes.
But I am.
Keeling? Do you have secrets?
I don't know. Me. Do you have secrets?
Maybe.
That's a good question, Keelan. Fang is out of the question. Fang, you win this time. Soma, what's a fun secret? Don't know if it matters how important it is, or just if it's a secret. You know, I've done a lot of sharing recently, and it's nice when other people share with you when you open up for it to be a reciprocal thing.
Hmm. Let's see.
My secret's not a secret anymore. We ruined it. I'm sorry. We dropped the gun on that one, I guess.
Ah, shit, none of us can really read Dwarven. Jesus Christ, dude.
Do you say it to like a specific room? Do you say it to and the room?
I think you just kind of, I'm gonna be honest, I touched all of these runes, they all feel the same to me. I don't think it matters.
So Ed, I am carrying like this scroll case thing
Yeah.
with from the studies of prayers I had. Can I open it and review it while we're messing around in this room?
Absolutely. Where'd you get it from?
I don't remember, but it's in my inventory.
Well,
I think before.
Sounds like a background.
You tell me where you got it. Unless you're gonna
Okay.
make me tell you.
I mean, you can tell me, I guess, if you have.
You have to make me tell you. You have to say, Ed, I need you to tell me where I got this, or you come up with it.
Got it from a flea market.
It's the send-off gift we get from the Temple of Istis when we're on a, I guess not a quest, but
Our calling journey.
yeah,
in life.
the journey that Istis bestows upon you.
You haven't opened it yet?
No, I have not opened it yet.
Okay.
I'd like to open it, and since we're, so close to where we need to go, I'd like to take a look at them and see if maybe there's something I can glean, search inward, perhaps.
Yep. You open it, and so while everybody's sort of like discussing, like, I don't want to, the part's like, I've shared a lot so far. so it's like, I have no secrets. You open it.
Suspicious lately.
You break the seal, which is sort of on there I believe it was probably a moment when you're handed this and it's just open this in a time of need kind of situation, when you feel like you might need it most. And this moment seeming right to you, you break the seal of the box. You pull out the paper, which seems to be almost sort of on like a roll. It's actually probably an ornate piece of wood that's beautifully carved. Which wood carving was kind of a thing of the temple. And as you pull it out, the sheet is entirely blank, and rolling out on the sheet is a beautiful ornate pen. What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Primordial?
It is in...
I technically speak none of them. But...
Yeah, okay, but you can read them. There are words in Celestial. A verse from Istis. I don't know if I have the exact words, but I'm going to give it my best shot because I'm homebrewing this moment.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It is a verse that says, "Everything you search for, you can find within yourself. The pen is yours and the paper with it. You write the story." And that is a line, that is a verse from Istis.
Lovely.
I'm gonna sit down with the pen and the scroll. I'm going to light my last stick of... Oh no... Hang on.
I can borrow you mine.
I have... Okay. Yeah. Incense, please. He'll kind of... he's checking his incense pack, and it's empty. It's just a of purple smoke.
Yeah.
It's like, what? So, He pulls on Solma's robe. And,
While I'm trying to figure out how to get away from the secret telling, I'm like, oh yeah, sure, here's mine. Yes, you figure it out.
Oh, Fung is already writing his will.
So I'm gonna. Oh my god, I'm gonna sit down and actually the scroll box. I'm gonna set the scroll box down, and I will put the incense in the hinge and light it.
Okay. Some smoke comes off of it. The smell can be, it's smelly. It smells in the room.
Smells like.
I was gonna say it's audible in the room. I'm like, that doesn't work. What is the word for?
Can I close the door?
Senses.
I can hear smells.
Can we get all this smell in here?
Make a strength check, Pyre, and move yourself near the door.
I have to exert myself. I might not actually do it.
Can I help him close the door?
It doesn't budge.
Well, yeah, I like pulls out. I was like, oh, never mind.
Doesn't budge. You and Solma just. Well, if you were, do you step over to help him close it? What's your guys' combined strength score is above, what is it above? What is the number?
I have a 16 strength.
Alright, Solma.
Mine is...
You pull it closed.
Woo! Yeah, keep all the good smells in here.
I'm going to start scribing on the scroll. I guess journey leading up to this point, not quite in detail, mostly like an outline summary, and then when I get to the point of where we entered this room, I'm going to write down what I see on the wall.
Okay.
On the scroll.
Yeah.
What language are you writing about?
Doing your whole journey would take probably a couple of hours, I imagine. Like your whole journey up until now, unless you're very, very brief. Okay, yep.
Travel,
outline it.
see Soma, fight, bloody, almost dead.
You start writing. I imagine you get the runes first, and then you start writing. That sounds good. What are the rest of you doing while
I push Solma for a minute, not physically, verbally for a secret. I said, Solma, you know, we've all been going through a lot, and you know. We know that there's something locked away. It doesn't have to be an important secret, you know.
Okay,
it can be a guilty pleasure of yours.
I've never been kissed before! Oh!
What'd she say? I couldn't hear
it.
The echo.
I heard that like 3 times.
She screams out, I've never been kissed before.
Oh.
You scream out, I've never been kissed before, and as you do that,
And I close my eyes and just stand there.
Your voice echoes. And we hear, it echoes through this room, and we hear coming out of the helmets of each of these coming out of these helmets, they repeat the words, I've never been kissed before. And as they whisper, y'all watch in the far side of the room where Pyre was previously standing, putting his hands over the runes. We see, as they whisper, a single line of light, and it burns a square into the floor above you. And as it lights in a perfect square, the light fades away, the radiant magic, to reveal as the light fades, it reveals a latched door, a trap door that it was like it was always there.
Oh, good job, Keeling. Turns out we needed that.
Oh.
Hey, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
The stone fades away to wood.
Yeah, I'd say I'm gonna walk around the scroll, just so we're clear.
It also on the wood is the symbol of Never Ember.
Oh, I'm like, my boy. All right.
You can also see that on the wood. On the wood are words in languages that I don't believe you would understand. Wait, do you know Primordial?
We all know Primordial. We all speak
Yeah, that's
Primordial.
one thing.
Yeah.
We
It's
all
our
do.
secret language.
You all see a list of secrets on here in Primordial. It is there are two that are on here. Oh no, probably three. Probably three secrets listed in Primordial. Oh man, I forgot y'all had this language. Fucking all right. You see one show up in common. Well, unless you guys do you guys all speak in Primordial when you're alone? Another one in Primordial, you see I've never been kissed before. on the wood. The others that you see are my son was born of another woman.
Oh,
That is
Maury.
one. That is one.
Ooh.
You see what I did for Waterdeep, I did because I love her.
Ooh.
Oh, it's Lady Silverhand.
And the third is I would do it again.
All right.
Okay, now that one's really vague.
Came in here twice.
Well, fun. I guess we'll figure out what he's talking about through the trap door. All right.
You lift it. I've never been kissed before. Is on that door.
Can I when I go to lift it, can I just like scorch that part a little bit?
You can.
And a noxious gas fills the room because no one checked for a tripwire.
Hey, Solma doesn't have to
You
breathe.
grab the metal handle and you
And
lift
the
it
door's
up.
closed.
You lift it up. Well, yep. I mean, you already closed the door to this chamber.
So if we got some gas trap, we're extra.
You lift it up, and there is a spiraled staircase revealed below into darkness. But there's a faint light coming from down here. That's noticeable, I think. Very faint.
There's a faint light.
Light. Yep.
All right. In that case, whatever makes you guys comfortable, but there's light coming from down there. Maybe we should put out our lights before going down there.
Yeah. You guys want to do that? I'll set up all your tokens to not have light. I believe this is going to just be normal.
It's also our normal
It's
state.
very dim, but so all players will not see this
Under the
light.
glass table.
And then for Solma.
And then, do you guys want to try and sneak down these stairs? Like,
Yeah, you guys want to use a stealth check? Group
Yes,
stealth check?
please.
Oh wait, we're
With
stealthing now.
disadvantage.
It's up to you guys if you
I
want to
can
do group stealth
fall.
check.
As you go,
I mean, you gotta open it somehow, right?
Can I hear
Okay,
anything at the bottom with
Oh,
my
I think Funk has
amazing
light.
hearing that I have?
You can make a perception check, yeah.
I got my stealth check out there.
This is stupid. 7.
You can't. It's silent as the grave. Cool. Everybody has limited.
that's not good
Limited
foreshadowing.
So we have a pyre stealth check. I need 3 more stealth checks. If you guys are stealthing together. Very
22.
Nice. Very nice.
Totally gonna be the one to fuck this up.
I kind of already have. Although a 9 with -1 and disadvantage, pretty good.
15.
Overall, we did pretty well.
That's not bad.
Are we doing an average? What are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing an average. I mean, if you want to slap
Alright.
that math before I get a chance to bust my
30
calendar or my calculator.
36, 51, 60. 60 divided by 4 is 15.
15. Okay. Average of 15 is not bad.
That's pretty good, guys. When you got a -1 with disadvantage on your team, 15 is not as good as you could hope for.
Okay. You make your way down
Whoa.
down the stairs, and the stairs seem to open up at the very bottom quite quickly, as like you're able to see once you get past the trap door, the where the ceiling is above you. You can see that the chamber opens up down below into a very, very tall as the ceiling, large, probably almost 20, getting to be like 25, like very almost 2 stories tall, vaulted ceilings. Beautiful architecture pretty much wherever you see, though it's quite dim. There is light coming from both the north and south ends of the hallway that you approach as you get to the bottom of these stairs, and it's very soft, faint light, but it's enough to illuminate the beauty of this hall. Very much right now, think of being in the halls of Hogwarts and those big vaulted ceilings with like the giant pillars that vault around, but very much dragon motifs wherever you look, just little bits here and there. This is a beautifully decorated dwarven stone carved chamber, or hall rather, and you reach to the end. Who's stepping out first into the hallway? Yeah, like who's first?
I'm stepping out first, followed by Keeling, right?
Yeah, you guys control your tokens, so you move when you get off the stairs. But yeah, Pyre.
This little thing here isn't a door, right? That's just a drawing line.
Nope, that's just those are walls.
Right.
Then the arched ceilings in different places.
2 paths, guys. Do we split up? It looks like you guys would see if you stepped out, but you'd see Fire would lean back to explain. He's like, it looks like the paths go north-south, then they turn the same direction. Like almost like we're walking in a rectangle around the edge of a rectangle, if that makes sense. Do you guys want to go right? Do you guys want to go left?
No, feed her.
Either feed wishes first, and then we can keep going.
We can go right.
Sounds right to me.
Okay.
He's so funny.
No.
And I start making my way. Y'all can feel free to follow me.
Yeah, where you guys have control of your tokens,
Watch
so
him
where those are.
disappear
I don't
into the
have
darkness.
control of your guys' tokens.
We just watch his little hair dance away, and we can't see him anymore.
Yeah, I mean he disappears quite quickly into the
I want
dark.
to stick with Keeling if I can.
Ooh. Hey guys, I think this is where the boss fight is. See a little more of this room.
Really?
We're still
You
sneaking.
sure?
We're still sneaking, by the way.
You are, I know. You guys are at a.
I think we found what is it? That through fire and flames carry on part.
Yep. So, Pyre, you step in. Let me change the music really quick.
I'm
As,
gonna need,
as you guys make the corner.
Ed rolls 12d6.
Bring it.
I'll turn this up a little bit. Although
Let's
deep
you try to
underground,
roll 12.
although
Can't
deep,
hold that many dice.
although very deep underground, the vault is lit by streams of sunlight that pour down from the ceilings above, catching motes of dust in their luminous pools. We see ornate columns supporting a 30-foot-high vaulted ceiling, massive, which are adorned with carvings of dwarves basking in the presence of their dragon gods. Deep alcoves line
Dragon
the walls nearby. Let me just spot something here. As you move forward, and do you?
Oh, you know it. How far? Where you want me to stop?
Right at the edge here is when you're gonna see something else.
Oh, I'm starting to see something else there. That's over.
You see deep alcoves lining the walls, piled in each of them are vast amounts of gold, Pyre, more than you've ever seen in your lifetime. They
all
shine
mimics.
and shimmer in the sunlight that fills the room. Piles as high as a person's thatched roof house. They are huge. As each of you steps forward around Pyre, which I imagine unless you're hanging back for whatever reason, because you don't have any of this information unless you're with Pyre.
I mean.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to stay back and have Pyre
Maybe
like come
move
back and
in.
tell you.
All right, guys, I figured it out.
You all
This is
see
where Neverember's wife is. That is crazy that he locked in the basement with all the treasure because he loves it. That's what that thing means at the end.
any of you who make your way close around this corner with Pyre can see gold, more gold than you've ever seen before, as it sparkles in the sunlight above you. When you look up, it looks almost as if you are looking into a beautiful sunny sky. Blue.
Well, this is not sketchy at all.
No. Out of character, just talking. How would you guys feel if I just walk in this room, leave you guys hidden, and just walk in myself? And do the classic thing, I spring the trap, and then you guys counter the trap.
Like before? It worked for us
Yeah.
before?
Like
Nothing
before.
can happen wrong.
How do we feel about that?
Every step, take the dodge action.
Before I take the step, I take the dodge action. I mean, if you guys are cool with it, I'm cool with walking down trap hallway here. Do you guys even want me to do the classic horror movie? Like, be like, hello? Anybody here? It's just me.
I guess I'll stop and take a shower.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just gonna roll around naked in the gold. Alright, I'm gonna do it. If nobody objects.
I'm
Careful.
not signing that bill.
I'm like, alright. I look back, I give everybody a wink. It's like, we all know the plan here.
Sadly, yes, Fire.
And I'm gonna, not weapon drawn or anything, you know? I got probably my shield on. I'm gonna...
Okay, you got your shield in hand.
It's like strapped. Oh, there's even more treasure around the corner. Holy shit.
Yeah, you see multiple alcoves filled with so much gold. Where are you stepping,
Alright.
Pyre? Just right there.
Right there. And now I'm gonna step here. And I'm gonna
What are
try
you
and
doing?
get a little distant. I am just walking
Are
and
you
I'm
you're
looking
just
around
you're just
myself.
walking and looking around? Make a perception
I'm
check.
looking around and I'm also dodge acting.
Okay, make a perception check. You've got the shield up. You're ready for anything. That's good because that's advantage on dex saves. Make a perception check looking around.
17.
Yeah, you see the gold obviously all around you, but as you peer into parts of the room that are in shadow, you do spot a figure, right over here. Oh wait, nope, I'm on the wrong layer.
And before we get Ed, would I know anything about a secret lover of the Galt Neverember?
No.
Okay. All right. I see a shadow over here.
You see a shadow over here of an individual who seems fairly short, and he definitely has noticed you. He's looking right at you. You can see what looks to be like golden eyes.
All right. I take
Call
a
him
couple
short.
strolls forward. Let's stop about here, lean against the pillar a little bit. I say, "Hello? Anyone in the? Is anyone here? Anyone at all?"
As this
And I'm like not looking right at him, but if he doesn't respond, I'm just gonna look at him and be like,
make a deception check, really quick for me, just for fun. That's what I'm saying.
6. 6. So I think it's that Pyre can't not keep looking at the gold eyes or whatever. It just like keeps just like, is anybody here?
Stepping out of the shadows is this individual.
Oh damn.
You see
Flaming
out of the
hammer.
dusty gloom, steps an aged dwarf, clutching a staff carved and painted to resemble a pair of entwined dragons, one red and one gold. Despite the dwarf's age, his eyes are steady and bright. I wasn't expecting anyone, he says patiently. As you can see, this place is a mess. Perhaps you should come back later after I've tidied up a bit. We recognize our viewers, the narrator.
Yeah. Yeah, Pyre looks, he says, well, you know, I came all the way down here. If you, I don't know, do you want to hang out or something? Do you want to, what's going on? What's going on with you, man? I don't feel like you get a lot of guests down here.
You're funny. He looks over back where you came. Are your friends going to join us?
If they want to, they can.
Mm-hmm. I don't buy it, mostly.
So what is what exactly do you do here? I know it's rude of me to walk into.
Oh, you're so bold to ask me what I'm doing here when here you are in a place that you don't belong.
Would you like? I can go first. I'd be more than welcome to.
I think I would like that.
Well, we are. Empire starts on the long story of explaining how we are here to investigate the missing funds that the Galt Never Ember, extorted from the government and is stashed here. At least that is what we've heard.
That tale probably takes about 5 minutes for you to wrap up, really as smoothly as possible, being the charismatic guy you are.
Yeah, it goes into more.
What do the rest of you do when you walk in? This individual immediately takes a look at each of you. His eyes follow as you step in. What are you all doing when you walk in? As Pyre's speaking, this dwarf is allowing it.
Yeah, is he hiding anything? Roll
He's
an
not
insight
interrupting
check.
him. Go for it. Make an insight check.
Cautiously, I'm looking around if there's anybody else maybe watching us.
Yeah,
or
go
is
and
there
make a
anybody
perception
else
check.
sneaking?
I don't trust this yellow belly motherfucker.
Hey.
Ooh.
He was due eventually.
Character before?
What'd you say?
On the narrator before from the Harpies?
This is the
That's
narrator.
a different character. That
Oh,
was Martina.
That's different character.
Soma and
Oh,
Martina
no.
met them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did I tell you guys that was the narrator?
Yes.
This is the cooler narrator.
Lies and lies. How dare you?
I thought I told that to my other party. I'm sorry. We'll say it's not the narrator then. I just thought immediately when I saw this guy that he would make a cooler one than the one I said before. And I also really like the voice. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not the narrator. This is somebody we've never seen before, but I'm still using the voice. So, Soma, you're looking around to try to see if you can find anyone else. Okay. And Feng, you are trying to incite anything from this individual.
He's up to something.
You're not able to read anything off of this guy. Seems like a dwarf who's standing here.
You don't speak Dwarvish.
A dwarf who's just standing here. You don't incite anything other than what you see. You see a dwarf, an elderly dwarf. There's youth in his eyes with this ornate staff, and he's just sort of sitting here. You can probably easily insight that he immediately catches Soma looking around. And he says, and as Pyre's speaking, he'll kind of cut in a moment of a small lull during it, and he'll address you, Soma, and he'll say, "Just me, promise, me and you."
It's a fucking dragon.
Do you tell me that? Do you whisper it?
No.
Keeling, what
I
are
know he is.
what are
I'm
you
enamored
doing?
with this golden dude and the gold itself. I just kind of walk up in a daze, like, so cool.
Yeah, excellent. So yeah,
Tell me,
that makes
She
sense.
sips her
That makes sense.
orangey drink.
I like that.
tell
I
me
like
a little
that.
about yourself, friend. What's your
Well, your story's an interesting one. I don't know how much of it to believe. Seems like a lot of what you're saying doesn't make a whole lot of sense. My name is Barrett Claghammer. It's nice to meet you, I guess. But, you speak of the Golden Neverember in quite a crude way. That's the open Lord of Waterdeep you're talking about. I would be careful what you say about slandering his name.
Oh, we'll have to catch you up on the current geopolitical scene of this Sword Coast. The Gold Neverember now resides over Neverwinter, a little more suiting for his name.
What?
And now Lady Silverhand is the Open Lord of Water.
Child Silverhand? Oh,
Yes. I was once.
Make a persuasion check
Alright.
with advantage.
You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and activate the +5 for the next 10 minutes.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
All right. 20.
I didn't see. It's not showing up. I don't know why.
I rolled a 13 and a 15.
Oh, 15. There we go. That's what it is. Yeah, he'll look and he'll say, really interesting. How many years has it been since he's been since he stepped down?
And how long has it been? Like 6, 8?
Yeah, about 6, 8 years.
6 years. It's been 6 years.
6? No. Actually, it's been a little bit longer than that, Pyre. How old are you?
I'm 18. This is where the years
The
kind
years
of don't add up.
but that's fine. We'll say 6. We'll say 6. We'll say 6. And he he looks and he says, I can see it in your eyes. You do seem to be telling the truth. Well, what happened? Why isn't he Open Lord anymore? He left to Neverwinter. That's interesting.
Yes, he was not well liked by the people.
That doesn't sound like the Golden Neverember I know.
Trust me, it was not always this way. Did you know him personally?
He's a close personal friend of mine, yes. He tasked me with guarding this chamber and this gold, that it might stay safe from the hands of evil and corruption. See, that's why there's a bit of a problem here, you see.
I understand why why things aren't so straightforward as they seem. This is good. Maybe we can work this out a little bit more.
And he says,
I will say...
I mean, you better choose your words quite carefully, friend. In all honesty, if I was to give you a suggestion here, my best suggestion would be for you to turn around and forget you ever came here. See, I've been tasked with protecting this place for quite a long time. I've also been told that there would be people who would try and come and take what does not belong to them.
Would this also belong to Reynard?
You know the boy?
I am his personal squire, knight.
I have personal orders from the Golden Neverember himself to keep this place well protected, and that at a time of need, one of his appointed vassals, of which I know the exact names of, and he looks around at each of you, none of which are you.
Can I name the gnome that forever ago that was working under Renault and tell him he's dead?
Yes.
I don't remember his name.
Yes, you can.
I'm just going to assume that's one of the names. Throw it out there.
Yeah. Let me get that name. let me pull that name right now. It won't be hard. It's right in chapter 3. Let me find what's happening here. It's not hard because it's right here. This is here. Dalakar.
Dalakar, that's it. Is it? Dalakar is dead. I believe he meant to get here sooner rather than later.
Well,
Caught
interesting.
in a gang war. Two rival, nefarious, corrupt factions are currently vying.
Let me get his token on here. He has something to say because he still has these distrusting eyes for sure. He says, "That's very interesting. Now, be careful, like I said before, about what you say next. See, that is one of the appointed vassals. You say he's dead. Now, how do I know that you're not the ones who slew him?"
You don't.
You're correct, I don't. And
Oh, wait a second. Wait, what? I pull out the Stone of Galore, right?
oh,
And I'm like,
and he looks and he says,
had a little help.
Galore. Yes. You found it. I imagine there'd be no other way for you to be here without it, though, so it's really no proof of innocence. Now, some of what you're saying, the look in your eyes does tell me you're telling some of the truth, most of it, but I
Guys, we need to spread out. If this is a dragon, we all can't get hit by its breath weapon on the first turn. I'm not gonna lose the campaign to that. I'm not gonna lose.
I can't help but, as you all move out of the way, he looks and he says, "How about we all stay in one place? I find myself a lot more comfortable with that, shall we? Back into
Of course you do,
one
Mr.
area."
Cold motherfucker.
Yeah, he requests that you all go there. The way you're kind of fanning out is a little bit aggressive for me. I'd like it if you'd all just stay where I can see you, please. This is my home.
We're good here. We're good here.
So Keeling and Soma, are you moving back? All the way, dearie. Come on in. Come on nice and close. Don't be afraid.
Or if we all just stand next to him, that works too. We're just completely.
Yeah, he calls you a little bit closer, Soma. Do you move closer, Soma, or no?
Oh, sorry. I'm staying where I am for now.
All right. Okay, you stay where you are as he asks for you to come closer. He says, "No, see."
I didn't hear.
Yeah, he asked you to
Hey, I
come
didn't
closer.
hear.
He asked you to come closer.
I'm coming closer. I'm
Okay.
cooperating.
Yeah, you've made him nervous by getting into battle stance. Not battle stances, but like spreading out around him is not a good thing.
Triggered.
It's not a good thing.
Every single time I switch the screen, I stop hearing you. So
Oh.
I hear nothing.
I'm sorry. Excellent. Yeah, he called you to come closer. He's like, "All right, good. You're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5."
Oh, let me tell you. By the way, just so you know, there is another more nefarious member of our party.
Yeah, I was about to ask about your
He's
invisible friend over there.
Honestly, I wouldn't trust him. We needed his help to get here. But he's not a well-being individual.
Oh, don't you worry.
He's all about the treasure. I didn't want him stealing any of the treasure.
The dwarf waves in a direction behind you the way you came and winks. And you all hear an audible in your heads. And he says, "Well, so you've explained a little bit about who you are. So why are you here? Well, I mean, it's got to be obvious enough. You want the gold, don't you?"
Well, I honestly have no need for gold.
It's
I'm
more
already
returning the
wealthy.
people. Many
Already
people want this
wealthy.
gold.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'm well aware how many people want this gold. Oh, it's been a while since anybody's made it quite this far.
Who was the last person here?
Oh, about 3 years back, I think I remember. A couple of foolhardy individuals. Oh, poor souls. In any case, No reason to put much detail into that. They're in better places now, I'm sure. I remember that after that I had to move galore again, but seems as though he just loves to be found.
Do you want to keep him here? I really have no interest in ever.
It looks and he says, "I'll take it." You hand it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He puts it in his pocket, and he pats.
That seems like the right place for it.
And he says, "So, I feel myself in quite a predicament. None of you are the vassals of Lord Neverember, but,
We can go get Renault. Renault's in the city. We can go get him if you want. Bring him back.
You know what? I like that idea. Honestly, if I were to see the boy again and speak with him, then maybe we could come to some sort of agreement." He yawns a bit.
You say it like that, and now I don't think it is that great of an idea.
He yawns a bit and he says, "What do you mean?"
You want to see the boy and make a deal with him?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen him in quite some time. Last time I saw him, he was just a young little thing. But I mean, it's simply the case. I've been given orders not to give this gold over to anyone. Whether you say it's embezzled or not, I'm still unsure of the truth of that. But I've been given strict orders only to give this gold over to one of a few different people. Raynar wasn't one of them, but I would be interested to see what his opinion is on the situation.
What do you guys think?
I think he's a gold dragon.
I 100% think he's a gold dragon, and I think he's gonna try and kill Renar if you bring Renar here. Because ain't no dragon parting with their horn.
No.
Although if he's a gold dragon, he could be a good guy, or she could be a good guy. Let's be honest, we all know.
Yeah, or she, whatever.
This Renault or not Renault? I don't remember which one. Renault, yeah, got busy with the gold dragon. But that's what we're doing up here.
Just not the Neverember I knew. Embezzling all the gold? No. Oh, he was making sure it was safe. I mean, well, what maybe you didn't know was the corruption of the Lord's Council. I mean, most people assume, but Neverember was a part of that. This gold is kept safe so that the city of Waterdeep might have something if they need it in a time of great need, but it disturbs me to think that Neverember would ever lie to me like that. So for now, I think I'm gonna hold.
You could come with us. You could go talk to him yourself.
Oh, no. I've never fallen for that trick. I'm not leaving this place. This is my charge. You will bring Renar here if we are to speak.
I don't like demands like that.
Unfortunately, you are not in a position to compromise. Renar will have to come here, unfortunately. I will not move on that.
He's lying.
The TPK.
Is he lying?
Mm-hmm.
About what?
Any of it.
Go ahead, make an insight check.
I already did make an inside check.
You made one 1,000,000 years ago about something else. Give me a new one.
I'll make one too.
Motherfucker, tell me right now.
Is in danger. If this is gonna endanger Renar, I'm interested.
Fung. Yeah, okay, so Pyre's sure. Fung, every word that's out of this dwarf's mouth is the truth. At least from his perspective.
Dwarf. Okay.
So, I mean, I can't just have you standing here for much longer. I mean, you're gonna have to go one way or another, whether you're bringing back Raynar, whether you're just gonna turn and leave.
You promise you'll let us back in?
And it says, I mean, I'm not holding any doors closed for you, and you stepped down here of your own free will, didn't you?
Sludgy thing.
I'm simply a watcher.
Oh yeah, there's some kind of weird pudding up there, just so you know.
It's acid that he burns a lot.
Unfortunately, I don't really travel too far out of this room. Whatever's happened to the vault in my absence is probably due to, well, I imagine our depth and closeness to the vicinity of the Underdark. So, I mean, I do know that de Gault left a series of trials and traps behind him, utilizing the dwarven security that this vault had provided. That and myself, of course.
We're well versed in dwarvish.
I believe that might be a complete lie. I don't even want you to. You don't even roll for it.
Yeah.
What's up, Selma?
Can I ask you where you're originally from if you're here for so long? Could not always be here. What do you eat if you don't leave?
Where do you poop and pee?
And he just says, "Oh, that seems like a lot of personal questions that don't really bring us anywhere to any kind of answers."
You can ask me, I can ask you, can share information about each other.
You are asking what I eat, where I pee, where I poop? That's a lot of...
Say that.
Where
Oh
are
my
you
God.
from? Where are you from originally?
Who's your daddy?
Where am I from originally? You know, that kind of
With the
prying
boy back in the
information, I understand that you're trying to come from a good place, but I think you also have to understand that some of that information might sound like you're trying to get a gauge on me.
Alright, guys, we could talk in circles all day with this dude. Do we want to go get Renault? Do we want to go do something else? Or Renard, not Renault. Renault, that'd be a whole other thing.
Do you know any of the other Vassals? Dead dude.
Unless I'm on that list, I don't think so.
Didn't he say that he had a different child with somebody else? Maybe he is not the child, and maybe it's gonna be you.
I'm not the daddy. I'm not the.
After everything that was said, as he sort of scans all of you, I want each of you to make a persuasion check. An overall group persuasion.
My favorite stat.
That's a 21, by the way. So 30, 35.
Yep. I just need to
35,
confirm
50.
it. There's too much uncertainty in the party. He can't trust what's going on.
It's the
So
boldness.
I think
He's
there's enough like twitchiness in the situation where he's like, listen, I don't want to have any kind of confrontation here, but if you bring back Renard, we'll talk again. Only on those circumstances may you return. If you come back without him, we might have words. And not good ones. Now, I don't like being disturbed.
That's fair. I mean, we both approached into your house.
I'll give you that promise. You bring back Renard and we'll talk.
Is he now lying?
Alright, I look back. I'm gonna leave this, guys. I'm gonna leave this choice to you guys, because if I do the wrong thing, everybody's gonna yell at me because I always do the wrong. I'm not doing the wrong thing.
Selma, you can make an insight check.
Out of character, you can. I mean, he's telling the truth every time.
The character.
Pyre's leaning towards. Pyre's leaning towards.
He's so trustworthy. I don't see what's wrong with this guy.
He's telling the truth every time.
He's telling the truth.
Even on a crit. Perfect.
He's telling the truth.
If he's not lying,
If he's not lying and it's a crit, what do you want? I'm not saying that's the exact case, but that logic foils.
Doesn't mean the DC isn't 25 or 30.
Maybe you made it and you found out he's telling the truth.
Look,
Pyre is inclined to go get Renard. I keep fucking that up. I'm cool with just doing that. We'll get both of them. We'll get the family back together.
Okay.
With what's been happening, it would make sense. We'd have no reason to attack him right now.
How are we gonna get all the way back down here without being noticed by anyone in the theater, or past the Black Pudding, or over the 10-foot gap, or through that door again?
We can ask if he has a
Without
back
knowing
entrance.
Dwarvish.
I'm just gonna skip the 10-foot gap and hope Ed forgets about it.
What about the Dwarvish?
Well, we don't need to know Dwarvish. We know how to get back down here. We opened all the doors.
Yeah. Okay, excuse me,
We
sir.
just gotta get back into the theater.
We did not open that giant gold door.
Hey,
We
there,
have no idea how that opens.
Is there a different doorway that we can go through so we don't have to like jump from a high really place? We like destroyed one of the bridges and we almost died. you know, just
I'm sorry, that sounds like kind of a you problem.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm inclined to just fucking ice this dude just out of convenience. Like, a lot
I
of
just says,
backtracking.
like I told you, darling, I never, I don't
All
mean
right.
to be snippy, but I haven't left this place. I have no idea what else is out there or its condition.
Yeah, Pyre's like, we'll see you again in a few hours.
All right, do know that I'll know if you come back. Like if you turn
Do you
around.
want us to bring any food or anything?
Right.
No, I'm good.
All right. Just thought I'd, try to be a good kid. If Pyre will turn to walk away. Although if you guys want Pyre to turn around and smack him in the head, he'll do it right now.
Oh,
We're
this guy.
following you.
Make sure to take your invisible friend with you. No way.
doesn't
I'm
listen.
leaving. Oh, all that gold, though.
I think we start leaving. I don't know. I just want to ask him before we go into the hallway.
What do you want to say?
Hey, by the way, can you fly?
Hmm? You gotta stop gauging, girl.
I'm just curious.
Well,
I mean, we all know you're a dragon. It's just...
I would keep your curiosity to yourself for now, especially when you're in this kind of situation.
All right. Well, just know next time we're coming from every different corner. We're not standing next.
See, that kind of speaking right there makes it sound a lot more aggressive than I was hoping. I'd like to see you come back in the line.
He likes
Together?
to make jokes. It's fine.
All
You'll know
right.
when you're here.
Ed, can we fast travel?
No.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Alright, I climb down the thing. We do the rope. Monks just jump off the top because they fall.
Yeah, you guys want to do a rope to the bottom?
Yeah, can we secure a rope up here now that we got the door open?
Yeah, like around the door,
close it
around
in
the
there.
hinges, yeah.
Alright, we do that and go down. Because,
Is there 60 feet of rope among the party?
There has been last
I
time.
still have one
I think we
there.
have two ropes tied together.
Okay, you guys want to climb down then from the middle bridge to the
Yeah.
Bridge just collapsed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's collapsed, but there's still like a small ledge. But yeah, if you guys want to climb down
If we
using the rope.
secure the rope here and then just climb down from there.
Yep. Going down, definitely no checks really required. I think you would be right here. Cool. Let me just make
Alright.
sure. Wishes is behind you.
I Naruto run all the way down.
Yeah, as you do, you turn the corner towards the entrance and you see something that might confuse you, Pyre, and you, Keeling, and you as well, Fung. But, Somba, your heart drops. You see a green portal swirling at the front of the at the entrance, consuming it in its entirety, and walking out of the portal as y'all approach. I'm gonna put you where I would put you when you see.
Back
Yes.
up the ladder.
Just
Back up
right
Is it
here.
safe to say we'd have another torch out at this point? Because we're not in the...
One person can. Yeah, somebody can have a torch. There's one on Keeling. It was on her last time.
or fortunate, like I did.
Yeah,
last
yeah.
time.
Let me get it out here.
420 blaze at Keelan.
Alrighty. Oh wait, let me get it to all people so that y'all can see it. Yeah, because this music is changing too really quick. I just got to shift it.
As we just run. Alright, guys. Run by the mural. That's the goal. Just run by...
Stepping out of the portal, you see the man... Soma.
Where are you?
Stepping out of the portal, you see the man who killed your sister. You see Maloon, War Dragon. As he takes a step out, he cocks a smile on one side of his face as he looks pretty much past most of your friends and right at you, and he spits. And he says, "On one for two. Come back for the other."
You will die this time.
He draws his blade and he says, "You got big aspirations." I would like y'all
Pyre's
to
just
roll
muttering a
an
prayer to
initiative.
himself. If possible, I didn't want to interrupt. I'd want to cast Bless on everyone.
Yeah, I'll give you the bless. I'll give you the bless. And you go and spend that spell slot. 3 to everybody but you.
Yeah.
Papa bless.
Or 3 to everybody but Keeling, because it only gives a bonus. It does nothing for Keeling.
Okay.
'Cause it does like attack rolls.
Let's roll initiative for this fight, guys. Long time coming.
All right.
As Maloon War Dragon, yeah, he'll start.
So,
He draws.
so fun fact: we're not much stronger than the last time we fought him.
Just a little bit more flavor as he draws his blade. You're gonna give me the stone, and you're gonna die. And that's what he says. But he's gonna roll initiative, and all y'all can, and we're gonna do some classic D&D battling.
Man, I don't even have the stone. Turns out it was the right call. All right, so what turn do you think
Fung's roll hasn't come
McKinley gonna
through.
turn on us?
Fung's roll's blank.
Yeah, that's a
Show me
blank
the
roll.
Try that again.
item.
Everybody roll initiative.
I got my
I'm
5.
coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
You're good.
My token. Do the thing.
There we go.
I think it was better the other time. Fung, I think.
The blank one?
Ooh, do I spend? Guys, we might want to spend our inspiration on
Double
initiative.
the
That means we can
initiative
go.
on accident?
Fung, what do you think about us trying again at initiative to try and go before him? This dude, just so you know, because you weren't there for the other fight, this guy gets 4 attacks around and can do 16 damage a hit.
I know, he's fucking stupid. The thing is saving
He's got
throws.
like 18 AC. He doesn't cause any saving throws, if I remember right. I don't care if this is metagame. I play to win. Alright?
That's
I'm not
okay.
losing this fight.
I never gave you any shit for it.
So for me, I gotta get, if I get a 14, I'll still go.
Tom's like defending himself.
Before I even go.
I know it's coming. It really,
Am I that bad? Am I that bad,
You'll
Tom?
never catch me, Lucky Charms.
I believe that is everybody. So let's. Are we changing our initiatives before I set it? Has no one spent their inspiration today?
I'm gonna hold it.
I'm gonna hold. It's gonna be important for saving throws. There's got to be something, buddy. I'm sorry. I know there's.
No,
something.
you're good. You're good. Solma's the one who's gonna run in first.
You're the first one to act, Selma. As he draws the blade, he sees that you're moving first, and he just smiles.
I think in my rage of finally seeing him, I would like to get in to go to him.
Okay. You have 30
and
feet of movement.
just because I don't see him yet here. At least.
There's his blonde shitting grin.
Kristen's got some good spells. We could potentially win this fight.
Woo!
She can cook him up a dinner.
Where are you going, Selma? You just shot around up here and back down there.
Because I'm so sorry. It's really saw in this notebook.
You okay?
Where was she here?
Yep. I'm gonna move you back where you were. Oh, there you go. There you go.
You got 40 feet of movement, so you can run right up to him if you want.
You can run right up to him, yeah.
Good, you're coming to me.
And I'll hit him with my staff. Yes.
Go for it. Go for it.
Also, you get plus 1d4 on every single attack you make.
You do.
Top of left.
Papa bless.
So let's see
There's
that
a way
attack.
we can just add it in there, but
You can, but
now's not the time.
there. Yeah. You have to like
Yeah. Let's. Yep. Ooh, that hits.
18.
Oh, that's a beefy strike. What does that first hit look like, Selma?
In my anger, I will just go to him and I will squish my staff right into his head, and I want to hit him more in the head to try to smack him. Yes.
You have another attack, right? Yes. Bonus.
Yes.
Can you bonus?
So
flurry?
if I hit him with a punch, then I can do the stunning strike or something. Yes.
You
You
can
don't
try.
have that.
Oh, you don't have
You
that.
can.
Stirring strike is
have
a
to-
5th level.
Oh, Stunning Strike is 5th level.
It is 5th level, yes.
So with your bonus action, you can either just do a single bonus action attack. You can do a flurry of blows, which will give you 2 hits, or
Yeah.
you
Spend a key point.
can spend which costs a key point, or you can patient defense, which is dodge action.
Spend a key
It's
point.
bonus action, which also costs.
Should I do patient defense? I don't know.
If he's gonna
his-
attack you
his
directly,
bo-
I would patient defense.
The only thing is
I'm
his
gonna-
bonus to hit is like plus 11 or some shit.
I know it's stupid.
So,
That's
yeah,
why you
like-
give him disadvantage with
But it might
patient
be the
defense.
point where we just try and kill him as fast as possible.
You have
It's,
bless.
It can go either way. Bless doesn't increase your AC.
It's D4 against stuff, right?
It just gives you
For-
plus 1d4 to
No,
hit and plus 1d4 on saving.
I know it's not AC. Yes. But
Cool.
I think in this first round, Selma's gonna just try to hit him as hard as she can.
Okay, just a
She's
just a
furious.
regular punch.
I'll do 2 punches with my 1 key point.
Okay, go for 'em.
Not regret
And
it.
then if either of those hit, you could force him prone if you want.
open hand.
Yeah, strength.
Although he's got to make a strength save.
Yep. So let's see those fist. All right. The 16 doesn't hit. Do you want to roll your bless?
Roll 1d4, Mikhail.
1d4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Does not
Ah.
hit. So you only get the 1 hit in for 7. Crack him across the jaw. And he just spits the blood onto the floor.
Do I knock him prone?
You can do a strength contest with him, yeah, right? He has to
Yes,
make a
please.
strength
So you
saving
just-
throw.
Spend another key point.
So you spend
Okay.
another key point, so that's 2.
Okay. What do I roll for that?
No, he rolls against your DC, I believe, right?
Yep.
He rolls against the DC. I don't know if it's another key point, though.
Yes,
Is
it
it?
is.
It is, okay.
Is it?
I think when you start, you choose a blah 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 blah. Whenever you hit a creature, flurry of blows, you can impose one of the following effects. Oh, no extra key point.
No
Yeah,
extra.
that
It
was-
is no
that
extra
was-
key point. Cool, so
Because
you only
you already
spend
spent
one.
the key point to
I was
flurry.
gonna say it sounds really shitty. Like no, that can't be. But
Strength saving throw is a 26.
Piece of shit.
He just, you try to put him to the ground and he pulls back and says,
Not gonna be that easy, darling.
that's your turn, Solma. It's Keeling's turn.
Oh, let's just hope he fucks up on his saving throw this time. I'm gonna try to Maximilian grasp this motherfucker
Okay.
in attempt to keep him from moving.
That needs like a token, right?
Get one.
I can get one.
Kristen, do you know hold person?
But
you can grapple him with Maximilian.
Maximilian does my work for me.
Gotcha.
Maximilian
Except-
does.
That one's
Oh,
a
come
strength
on.
save, I think.
It is.
Hold
Yeah.
person's a wisdom.
I typed in hand and every handout opened up. And it's like, handout? And I'm like, thanks. Did you mean handout? Let's get Maximilian on here.
Also, props to Ed for placing us so we're all able to get within 5 feet of him. Provided that hand goes, like, in one of these locations.
Where did you want to put the
TPK
hand?
Anywhere.
Where did you want to put the hand?
I wanted to.
We're right in this way.
Down here? Or which,
I'll
where's
crit a
the hand
smite,
go?
don't worry. I'll get a crit smite out.
Sure.
Crit smite. Oh.
Okay, right there, cool. So what? It's an attack that has to be made on him, or a saving throw? What is it? With
So let's see. I'll read it.
Yeah, please do.
Here, it should pop up when I.
Target must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. He needs to make a strength saving throw. He will
Half
roll.
damage,
14.
DC
A 14. Okay, he will roll.
Come on.
He got an
Include spell
18.
description.
18th. That...
Motherfucker. Okay, fine.
He saves. He immediately has one hand with the blade, and he just cuts some of the fingers. They reform, obviously, but just for cinematic purposes, it's unable to grasp him.
And I'm going to quicken. No, I'm not. That definitely won't be quickened. Never mind. I'm not in the right area.
All right, so is that your action? That's your action. Do you want to do anything with your movement? You stay where you are.
Forward
See,
already.
She's not shattering it because I'm not in range.
Shatter. I had to choose between Maximilian or Shatter.
Well, this works because next turn she can use her action on the hand again and then like quicken out Shatter, so she can now do both every turn.
So is
All the
Maloon's
spells for Shatter. I was gonna thunderclap it, but y'all would just get hurt and that guy would be okay.
Then you can shoot shit at him. Don't you have the catapult?
I'll start catapulting.
Yeah, send me on there. Catapult.
is that the end of Keeling's turn?
Sad.
Okay.
Bonus.
Wait, I couldn't hear you. You cut out.
Yes, that's my turn. That's
Okay,
all
cool.
I can do.
Cool. It is Maloon's turn. On the top of his turn, he's going to say,
Got yourself some new friends, did ya? Easy to replace.
at which point he will make his attacks on you, Soma. As he draws his
Soma's
blade,
dead.
shing, and he's gonna make attacks until you drop in this situation. Before he moves on. So let's see how this goes. He will make his first attack. Ooh, only an 11 to hit. You nimbly dodge out of the way of the strike. I believe you have more. Yeah, you've got 16 armor class. He is unable to connect as he swings at you. He'll use his next attack. The 17, which will connect with you, Soma, for 13 points of slashing damage. So go ahead and apply that to your token. And he'll come at you with the... I'll wait. Let me know when you've applied that, because I'm not seeing it yet. Cool. There we go. He'll make a third attack. 25 to hit for 16 slashing damage. And he'll make the third attack. 20 to hit for 7 slashing damage. He will cut you down, Soma, till you drop onto the floor. We watch as you nimbly dodge out of the way from the first strike, and then he picks up speed and just all 3 strikes expertly cut a warrior who has fought many years in many battles, puts you down. You hit the ground and a pool of blood starts boiling over, at which point, starts spilling pooling under you, at which point he will move forward towards Keeling. Does the hand do anything?
Can't until my turn again.
Okay, the hand can't get an opportunity attack. I didn't think so. It'll walk right up to Keeling.
Your next love.
Oh no!
And it is Fung's turn.
Good news, guys. Soma is not possessed by a brain puppy.
Wins.
Is also, we're also fucked.
Yeah.
I want to fight the dragon. Let's go back to the dragon.
No, you don't want to fight the dragon.
If that's any semblance of like a adult dragon, which it seems like, we die instantly in that fight. I mean, Soma still died instantly. But... what are we gonna do?
Yeah, it's Funk's turn.
24, nice.
Quarterstaff, it strikes him, it hits. Is it just the 5, or is it the 5 and the 4?
5 plus 4 because
Okay,
of
cool.
my dexterity.
Because your dex, thank
It's
you.
a marked weapon.
Nice. 9 points of damage. What does that look like? What's your strike on War Dragon?
He's gonna kind of run as fast as he can. He's got his staff behind. He's gonna kind of skid to a stop as he swings his staff around and gut
Yeah,
swaps him.
you've just watched him drop Soma to the ground, and you As you step forward, you take that strike right to the gut, boom, on the armor, but it just crunks just enough. Anything else from
Flurry of
you?
blows!
Flurry of blows, going for the punches in the neck area. Go ahead and roll a d4. See if it adds. It just hits.
Motherfucker!
Get that extra fire behind your fist there.
All right. That hits as well. All right, another strike.
Okay,
feels
I'm gonna roll a superiority die.
You can also.
What are you doing? What are you doing
I'm
with the
getting to
spear?
roll my whatever
I'm
dice.
going to attempt to disarm him since I hit him with a weapon attack.
Okay. Does he have to make a save, or what has to happen?
Hold on a second. I need to figure out. I think superiority die is 1d8, so I'm gonna add 1d8 to my damage.
Okay,
So
nice.
additional 7 damage.
Very nice. Yeah, that strike was pretty hefty. And then does he have to make a save?
Strength save.
Strength.
DC 13. It's really
DC
low.
13.
Fail. If he fails, I'm grabbing that axe. Just fucking kicking his ass with it.
Okay. He rolled a natural 1, but he gets to re-roll a saving throw that he fails, but he must use the new roll.
Asshole.
So he's going to spend one of his Indomitables and get a re-roll. He re-rolls and still fails.
Also,
Cool.
you
So
get
I'm
your
gonna-
open hand shit, right?
I'm doing that instead of.
So disarming...
You can do all of them.
Disarming in 5e is unfortunately, as far as I remember, is not. It's not super. It's not great. You'd want it to like throw the weapon a million feet away or completely get away from him. But as far as I've read into disarm, it just lands on the ground next to him. He has to use.
Fine, Ed, but he can't pick it up if I go next and grab that axe.
Yes.
I don't have a weapon out yet.
That's true. That's absolutely true. It it falls to the ground. Cling, cling, cling.
And then since I hit him with one of my flurry of blows, yes, open hand technique. He needs to make a strength save.
As well.
The disarm attack is not a bonus action or anything. It's just an
Okay.
effect if I spend.
Absolutely.
a superiority
You can do them on both of those open hand hits.
die. I only have one
Okay.
superiority die, so.
No, I mean the open hand, the knockdown.
He gets knocked prone. Boom, to the ground.
Fuck you, bitch. All right. I don't say that. He doesn't say anything. He just runs up. Boom. The axe out of the way,
All right.
and then
Absolutely.
he's just gonna like underpalm him
Okay.
and force him to go. Yep.
Absolutely. It is Pyre's turn.
Pyre is going to run, catch the axe, and
Run where? Run where? It lands next to him.
I'll go
Yeah,
there
right there.
for now.
Cool.
He's prone. So here's what I can do. I can get an attack with advantage with this axe on him, or I can go give Solma a whole hit point.
Up to you.
What do you guys think? I'm pretty happy.
I'm dead right now.
He's incapacitated. I don't know what you want to do.
I'll
like
take an
both
attack of
options.
opportunity, but he won't have his axe to hit me, and he'll have disadvantage because he's on the ground with a fucking punch.
It's true. It's true.
Kill that son of a gun.
All right, if you want me, I'll do one attack. I'll bring it up next turn. The only reason is because I have advantage, and if I crit, I get big money crits.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
You're attacking him or are you moving against him? What's going on?
No, Pyre cares about his team part. I grab the axe, run over.
Alright, he'll get an
kneel
opportunity
down.
attack with disadvantage.
Yeah, bring it. We punch me for fucking 4 damage. I don't care.
You guys are so aggressive right now. My poor party. He doesn't swing. He's not able to get at you. And you dive out of the way. Fuck.
We're aggressive. Why do we think you're aggressive? He's got fucking 3 attacks.
Oh, I love you guys
Got, like,
because
plus 10 to hit.
every turn it's like out of character. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck. I'm just like, oh my god, if I relax.
Pyre leans down next to Solma and like pats on her and is like, Solma, come on.
All right.
We got this.
You spend 1 hit point to bring her back up.
Yeah, I only have 6 left, so I spend one of my 6.
Okay, one of the 6. Soma, you come back to consciousness. You are prone.
Ow, that hurt.
And you're in a lot of pain.
Also, it's worth noting he can't take reactions. You can spend your flurry of blows to make it so they can't take a reaction.
They're both
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because he already spent his reaction trying to punch me, so you don't have to worry about attacking.
Yeah, but all of her melee is at advantage anyway, so if we
Oh
can...
yeah, I'm just saying so she can run up and then run away afterwards. So.
Movement
I'm running
pyre,
away.
movement pyre, action pyre, bonus.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done. Okay, cool.
No bonus.
Free action to pick up the weapon as you moved. Part of your movement.
Yeah.
All right, it's Wish's turn.
Knock him down.
Oh my
Wish
god.
He's gonna turn on us. He's gonna be like,
We'll see.
an
We'll see what he does.
asshole.
We'll see what he does.
It.
Yeah, he's going to. He'll be on the average there. Okay.
Totally watch and then suck whoever wins there. Yeah.
All right. He is going to. Let me just see what this does. Can he do it at a? No, he can only do it at first. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oof. The
Nice
way
this
people
time,
are. Okay,
Josh.
I got this. Perfect. We see Wishes.
It wouldn't have mattered if it was his turn next, but since
We see
he
Wishes
came
appear right here. As he does, a rainbow kaleidoscope of color spills out, and he said, and I think we can hear him just say, "Don't kill the people who are gonna give me money!" And he casts a spell on Just War Dragon. It shoots out in a 30-foot cone, but he has enough squares to just go here and not hit anybody.
picking on the wrong layer, I think.
What's up?
He's right next. He's under your G.
He's under
Yeah,
your G. Yep,
Okay.
right there.
Well, he was like pinging something.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Start off strong, ish. We can do it.
It's almost back. Listen, a character with 1 HP is just as good as a character with a full HP.
Yeah.
I didn't read this spell. It wouldn't affect him. I feel
I
like.
can be like, oh no, I
Oh,
forgot
did
how
he
strong
cast
he
cover
is.
spray?
Yeah, I just didn't. I thought it was damage. I didn't
I feel
know.
like
Wishes is smarter
would
than
still
that.
Tried. I feel like.
You feel like it?
color spray.
I wanted to
Like,
give
if
Wishes a better
I can
chance.
blind him for a
It
bit.
not-
depends on
Second
how we want.
doesn't-
How do we
he
wanna
won't be
do
able to.
Wishes? As just like a joke character, which he kind of already is right now. He's a
Yeah,
big
that's
asshole.
okay. That's fine. He'll spray it out. He had to roll 60-10 to affect that many hit points of creatures, and Maloon goes far beyond
It's
what
far
60-10
below
can do.
60.
And yeah, just these colors right now. At which point he's exposed, and he's just like, crap. Does nothing to Maloon. It's Solma's turn.
Everybody turn on Wishes.
It's Solma's turn. This guy's trying to save you.
Can't get Wishes murdered.
Maybe he'll kill Wishes for it. Oh my god.
Solma, what will you do?
Maloon is prone right now.
Maloon is currently prone.
You also still have Bless.
Yeah, don't forget about Bless. Yeah.
So I can still go to him and try to hit him with my chorus shot, yes?
You gotta
Yep,
use
you
15
can.
feet of your
Yeah.
to stand up, right? You got
It's
enough.
half your movement, so 20. Cause
Oh, 20,
it's
that's
dumb
right.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
dumb
That's
how
right.
monks have
Unarmored movement. It's unarmored defense, man.
So that's 30 feet, and then you
Absolutely.
can walk away 10 more after you do all of your attacks. If you want. And not provoke an attack opportunity.
Okay.
I will hit him with my chorus staff.
I can't hear you. Oh, you're gonna hit him with your quarter staff. Yeah, absolutely.
17?
What's up? Couldn't hear you.
We can't hear you
Did
at
I
all.
hit?
17 is not enough, but with
It's
You d-
advantage.
uh,
He's prone.
Can
his
you
advantage.
hear me?
Yeah, it's 22
Yeah,
is enough.
yeah,
I
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you now.
Yep. So that would hit.
5 damage, and then what are you gonna do with that bonus action?
So if I try to move away, he cannot hit me. Yes, he said.
Because he
He already
already
used
tried
his
to hit me.
So I will hit him one more time and then walk away. Well, I can use my key point to hit him 2 times and then walk away.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, the one strike can make it. Yeah, 24. Can't-
They roll the d4 again.
He's got 18 AC, so you can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Even if you got 4, it was 17. Yep.
Okay, with 5,
Alright.
and then I move away.
All right,
Well,
excellent.
where do you get? Alright.
All right, you move away. He can't take an opportunity attack. Perfect. It is Keeling's turn.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to Maximilian's Grasp.
Move that hand next to him.
Let me move the hand.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
Where's the hand going?
That's what he's gonna
Alright.
do. He's gonna put the hand on. Or, oh. Should have gone for that.
No!
Oh my god, why did I
And
do
half
that?
of your party disappeared.
I am inevitable.
I am inevitable. Oh my god.
And the Grasp is going to try to do his thing again.
Okay, yeah, I'll move it in 1 second. I'm doing something else right now, but yeah, just getting something else for what I need. Cool.
We are so fucked off screen right now. That's what he's
You
prepping.
know, him losing his axe is probably a big deal. If I remember right, Ed said this is like a +2 magic axe or some shit. So he's probably got some side weapon to pull out.
Yeah, that is what I'm preparing his side weapon.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
as long as
if
it's
you
not
must
a
know.
2-handed great axe, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it's a lot better. So where's the hand going here?
Let's...
Up 1, over 1, right there.
There.
Okay, yeah, cool. We'll put it there.
It's going to try to do his Grasp a thing again.
Okay.
Heal him up on the ground.
To do DC 14.
DC 14 strength
If we
save.
can get him restrained and prone, that's fucking.
He is a 25.
Alright, never mind.
Motherfucker! Okay, I'm just gonna let the Grasp go now.
Save is
It's
too good.
obviously not a thing here.
You're
That's
so
real bad.
annoying.
I am going to then quicken. Actually, I'm gonna quicken.
You gonna shatter me?
I'm gonna catapult this
Oh.
motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Oh, his
Dexterity
dex save has to be
save.
14.
Okay.
Does he have do you have disadvantage on dex saves?
Yeah, you do, if you're prone.
Okay. I didn't.
believe.
Random.
He,
Makes sense.
let's just make sure of that, because he did fail, if that's the case. But let me just...
Yeah, I can search.
Actually, no, he failed. He failed in any case.
Oh, sweet. I'll still look it up.
Okay, so that's 13 damage. Oh, and can I empower this spell? How the fuck does that work? I haven't done it in so long.
Tom, do you know?
You re-roll. You spend another sorcery point, and then you can Is it re-roll 1? No. Yes.
You roll
ones,
damage
I
of the
think.
dice up to your charisma modifier. You must. Oh no.
Oh, it doesn't have to be 1s. It's any low dice numbers you could choose to re-roll up to.
Wait,
your
I'm gonna
charisma modifier.
roll one of that number 1 right there.
Dope. Yeah, so right now you're at 12 damage, and then you're plus whatever d8 you roll here.
Go for it.
Alright, so 17 total.
17 total?
And then took a boulder right next to me and just like.
Right across
You
his
can
face.
also run away and not take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you can if you want.
I'm gonna totally run away. The hand is gone now. I just broke my
Sure.
concentration and let it go.
Okay.
You can
It
keep
is
it.
gone.
And cast other
She just said it
spells.
was gone, so it's gone.
It's gone.
So used to having it.
Perfect. All right, and that's the end of your turn, Keeling.
behind Pyre.
Okay, get behind Pyre. Excellent. It is Maloon's turn. He's going to use 15 feet to get back up. Go ahead and take a attack of opportunity, Fung. So he steps over towards. Well, it's probably more like a running towards Pyre. Will not hit, unfortunately. You swing, and he's able to just move out of the way before the strike hits. He pulls out another blade and says, "I'll kill you, pretty boy." And he's going to make short sword attacks
Pyre
on.
smiles a little bit when he says "pretty boy."
Okay.
I already know who this fucker is.
What's your armor class? 19. That's really nice. Nice.
Well, not right now. It's 17. It's not 19.
Okay, it's 17. Perfect. Because you have the two-handed.
Yeah,
Two-handed. 17. All right. First attack is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
For 10.
All right. Let me. 1 sec. I'm sorry. I fucked with the wrong sheet.
No, you're
Looked
good.
at the wrong thing. 37. Right.
And then he'll make a.
These are concentrations.
For bless. Thank you. He'll make the second attack with a 19 for 11.
Foil.
Cool. Yeah, I would have had him like. Because like I'm pretty sure because disarming rules are so weird in 5e, it has to specify disarm. I don't think there's an actual just regular function where you can get a weapon out of somebody's hand in 5e. That's my last recalling of it.
I could see like modifying a shove to be something. Like
Maybe, but it would be a homebrew rule, which we haven't.
It would have to be
so.
it'd have to be like a strength contest because you're trying to like rip it out of his.
That's
hand.
what I'm thinking, but it says nowhere that that's possible, and it kind of takes away from the disarm a little bit. I would want to see rules. I think there are. I just don't know where they are, and I'm not willing to look those alternate rules up right now for disarming.
Logically, that's what it sounds like it would be if it was a thing.
If it was a thing, it's probably a strength contest. But
Because you could run up and like pull on, and he could be like.
Yeah, I get that. He crit. He crit on this one for 11. Not a bad crit. It's not bad. And he'll go with the last strike. Fourth one. Oh, man. He'll miss that one. And you kept all your concentration there. And
we all got blessed still, boys.
He
Looks
will...
like blessed is back on the menu. Also, bless does work on death saves as long as I have bless up.
Sweet.
Alright, he's going to use his second wind to regain some hit points as a bonus action as we watch. He's just... I'm still in this fight. You're all gonna be in an early grave by the end of this. And it is... Fung's turn.
Boop.
Boop.
Boop. Motherfucker.
Don't forget about bless.
And
Excuse me.
yeah, he'll immediately you go for the course staff, and he blocks with a sword, and he's like, "No, this time, Baldy."
Using my inspiration.
Using your inspiration. Yep, you can use your inspiration. Go for it. That does hit. Damn it! All right, go for this, right?
I'm gonna roll it around his sword and tap him in the forehead.
For 9, nice.
Good deeps.
Play your blues.
That will not hit.
Bastard.
Neither will that. Unless you bless, you can go for a bless. You can go for a bless. You better get a 4.
Oh!
You got it! I can't believe you got it. Nice. Go for the strike. 6 more. Nice. Just got it. You're really starting to piss me off. It's Pyre's turn.
Wait, no, Fung can still
What,
do
Fung?
shit.
Oh yeah, Fung's turn
Fung
lasts
can
forever. I
make
forgot.
a
Fung, do all your shit.
Yeah.
What is all the
You
extra
can make
stuff?
What? Excuse me?
That
Welcome
is
to the
There's
old
the guy
man
with 3
mug.
attacks and second wind and all this fucking whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I can talk shit if you guys talk shit.
I hit him with one of my flurry of blows attacks.
Yep.
Shit, I feel like open hand needs to use a key point. Hang on.
Look it up. Look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
You guys giving me crap for giving you shit.
Fucking bring it on, Ed. Ed, when I swing this axe at him, what do I roll any bonuses?
No, you need to attune.
No, that's
to be
it.
attuned.
Yeah. He needs to make an X save.
He needs to make a dex save.
Yep.
For what? What is happening?
I'm gonna knock him prone again.
Go
Since
for
I
it.
hit him with one of my
Go for
flurry
a
of
prone.
blows. Yeah.
Cool.
It does not spend extra key points.
Got it.
I feel like that's crazy, but okay.
He what's the DC?
I'm checking. It's something. It's like 8 plus something.
You should
8
have
plus
it
2
written
plus
down.
wisdom mod.
I gotta actually go straight to the class features. Blah 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 blah. Flurry blows. So key save DC is 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. So 8 plus 2 plus 2. So 8, 12.
Okay.
DC 12.
He will spend an indomitable to save.
Alright.
He does not fall prone.
Of course not.
All right, and then he just looks at you and just says,
Maybe you're next.
at which
Doesn't
point
say
it's Pyre
anything, and he just goes.
turn. All right, nice. I love it. Fire.
I swing his big beefy. I just added a great axe to my inventory. Is that the right?
That is the correct weapon. It should be a D12.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just gonna swing this bad boy at him.
Nice. That hits.
Do I want to spend my inspiration to really fish for that crit?
That's
All right.
digging. That's bold.
All right, so that's 12 slashing and
Nice divine stuff.
then 9 divine smite for 21 damage.
Ooh, that is a
Hello.
big
It
strike.
brings it back
Amazing.
around.
My smite so much.
He's bloody.
It's gonna do that. So I don't, guys. If I go down, we don't have any healing. That's my biggest worry right now.
Oh, jeez and rice.
I don't want to back out of this.
It's up to you. The problem is,
Oh.
you can put
This
it.
isn't. Is Sanctuary not a Sanctuary? Is that not a concentration spell?
Don't know.
It's not. It's a bonus action. I cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay, and that is
You
a
ward
wisdom
creature
save.
within range against attack.
Wisdom save to not attack someone different than you.
So if he wants to try to attack me, he has to make a wisdom save.
That's a good one. What does that look like?
Pyre. So he's already got the bless up, which everybody's got the little like embery flakes sort of falling off, glowing in different parts. And then Pyre just like this. This is when he goes Super Saiyan, but it's like it's not like a big like a forceful blast like a Shield of Faith is. It's like a sort of like a calming, like a swirl of fire around him.
Oh
The
yeah.
rocks.
As he does it, and he turns back to Keelan. Make sure she's all right, and she kind of like puts his hand back. Like
That's not concentration.
You got
I thought that was concentration, but I can't
I
find
know,
it. I
right?
can't find it in the compendium, so I can't look.
oh,
I can't
I
double
can put
check
it
for you.
in the. I can put it in the thing. I just double checked it.
Okay. The excellent. Let me see that. You look back to Solma. It is Wish's turn.
Do it, wishes.
No, he rolls every turn to see if he has the bravery to do anything here. So let's see how he does. No, not this round. Yeah, his spell didn't work, and this guy looks like really mean. He's just kind of like, and he'll turn invisible.
Element of surprise. Perfect wishes.
that's
It
the plan.
is Solma's turn. I'm gonna D&D Beyond it. I just want to know because I have that spell on a paladin, and
I pasted it for you. Check.
I know, but it doesn't say whether it's concentration.
I looked it up.
I'm gonna
It's,
hit him again.
It is
For
not
the first half.
concentration.
And D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I just checked it.
In
in DBM.
here on my character sheet,
Ooh, that's so good. I'm going to make sure I prep that.
which makes sense because like
Yeah.
paladins, they have so
I
many good
didn't know that.
concentration spells.
That's a good
I
bonus
was looking
action.
And I was like,
Soma
I
takes
don't
a
wanna
strike.
drop black.
That hits.
I was like,
Go ahead and do
no,
damage.
Oh,
Max,
that
Nice.
was big two-handed hits. Yeah.
Nice.
So I hit him.
Yep.
And then I would like to. So I can punch engage, or
You can what?
he just froze. Did anybody say anything?
No, we're waiting for you to decide the rest of your turn.
Your connection's a little
Okay.
shaky.
Yes. So I can punch him once and then use a key point to disengage. Or
You
no.
can.
The bonus action is the punch if you do
wait.
one.
So
No, yes,
you can.
yes. Step of the wind
Yes.
and disengage with a key point.
Is
Yeah.
the step of
You
the
can
wind
also
for free? It's not a
flurry
bonus
of
action.
blows.
I said you spend a key point.
But is it a bonus action? Because the extra punch
Yes.
is a bonus
It is a
action.
bonus. It
So
is a bonus
you would
action.
be able to step away, but if you go for one punch, that is the bonus action. And if you go for
It's
a step
either
away,
it's either disengage or flurry of blows. You pick one.
yeah.
You can
I'm going
also flurry of blows, and on a hit with a flurry of blows, you can get rid of their reaction, so they can't take attack opportunity on it,
True.
which is effectively the same.
True.
He has to
Um,
succeed
Okay.
the DC though.
There is no DC for the reaction one.
Really?
so I just have to hit him once.
Oh, you're right.
It's a really good ability.
That's good. That's really
So you
good.
gotta hit him once on 2 attacks. You got the extra D4.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
pretty
So
good.
spend the key. Let's do flurry of blows.
Open hand monk is a lot of fun.
It's insane.
Whoa! Oh my God! That's a double crit! Oh my God!
Yeah. Roll a d4 for that second one.
That is a double crit. Yeah, roll d4 for the second one. It just makes it. It just makes
got
it.
it.
Both hit. Go for, so that'll be 12, and then go for the other damage.
Those Pyre Flames guide.
One more thing of damage. Ooh! A total of 20 points of
Top of
damage.
all the dice.
And he,
31 damage total.
what? That's amazing. Yeah, 31 damage total. That is amazing. Yeah, Soma, describe this moment for me. Like, just ripping into him. This is the man who killed your friend, your sister.
Feeling this time that Pyre picking me up, feeling inspired that I already have like friends who like I made this family. I don't want to lose this family. I concentrate not to go with anger, but with calmness, and try to remember the teaching and just trying to hit him in the parts that will really hurt, and just try to. I imagine a flashback of her like training with her teacher,
Oh
and
yeah.
just doing the precise movement that he would use on her when he wanted to show her a lesson. So I'm just imagining like a smack, smack, smack,
Oh,
right in the. Really cool, you know.
Oh,
just for
it's
me.
really cool. You are patient, you follow the teachings of Istis, and you wait for each opportunity to strike. You see it and you take it. A little bit of flame curling off that last punch from that blessing of Pyre. You bring home 3 heavy strikes onto Maloon War Dragon, at the end of which he coughs up blood, and it sprays on the ground, and he looks at you and says, "You're weak." And that is
So-
he can't take a reaction. Do you have to spend anything for that?
No.
You just choose it. You choose it.
You choose one of the 3
One of the
effects
3.
if you-
Perfect. I just want to know. If it was like an every time sort of thing, but you choose one of the 3.
Stupid.
You can
It
move
is-
away, Soma.
No.
Where do you want to move?
I will move away.
Smart.
Well, he
Where-
can smite me. I'm gonna move away.
Where to? Show me on the map.
I think I can take 2 hits, guys, and I'm dead.
All right. Very cool. Keeling, it is your turn.
Another catapult off on this asshole.
Okay.
Mhm.
Going for a catapult spell. You got plenty of rubble around you to pick up and huck at him. Go ahead and throw that out. Okay, DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
That's a big catapult.
He does not hit. He does not make it. Interesting. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Do we wanna Persona 5
Whoops.
finishing blow?
Oh, wait a minute. Take it back. I was looking at Pyre's HP.
Oh.
HP.
Oh! God.
He's not dead.
Son of a bitch.
You son of a goon.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Keely. The rock blasts across his head. And he looks really bad. He's not looking good. Do you have anything else you can do?
Wait.
That was your action. You spent a spell slot. You cannot bonus action another spell.
Except for bonfire. Woo! Light it up.
Cantrip. Yeah, you can cantrip.
You can bonus if you can bonus action a cantrip. It's up to you if you think you can. If you have the points and everything.
No, I can't.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Maloon is going to take strikes on Pyre.
Oh, if you
Make that
cleaned
wisdom
up-
save.
Okay, he's got to make a wisdom saving throw. What is the DC?
12.
12. He does not make it. Is it for each individual strike?
That's important. I was just thinking that. Let me look up Sanctuary. I'll read it aloud.
Reward a creature with a range against attack.
Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the wounded creature with an attack of a harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or loose the attacker. Yeah, it's each individual one.
Each individual. Yeah.
So he'll put this one into Fung, then. So...
How fucked up is this dude? I know he's bloody.
He's
How
pretty
much
fucked up.
blood?
See, like death's door.
He's pretty fucked up.
Oh.
Fung, I would like you to take 9 points of damage as this strike goes into you.
I'm off tanking right now for the tank.
He's gonna try to strike
Yeah, we need to juggle the aggro.
He's gonna
real
continue to try to strike at you, Pyre. Wisdom save. Crit, he got it. So he's gonna take this strike on you.
Alright.
20 to hit
That'll do it.
for 8 points.
Alright.
He's gonna go for a third strike on you.
Jeez, you just love hitting me.
You have his weapon.
What's your crush?
What's the DC?
12.
Okay, he makes that. He's going to do a third attack on you. 21 to hit for 9.
That'll put me down to 0.
Alright, you are at 0. At which point he is going to pick up his weapon. And he's going to move right over to Soma and use his last attack on Soma. With his weapon.
4.
For 4. 25 to hit for 15 slashing.
Of course I'm down.
Yep. We watch him cut down Pyre as he falls, grab the axe before it even hits the ground, and swing it over to Soma.
You thought you'd live. You didn't know who you were fucking with.
And he brings the axe over and drops 2 party members in 1 turn. It is Fung's turn. He's... You gotta make these hits, brother.
No more bless. Bless is gone.
Bless is
It
gone.
would also help if you. Oh, there we go. I like that.
Stand over Solma, out of range.
Someone's at
any
0.
sort
Let me get rid
of
of that last one.
It's okay, guys. I'm critting this death save. We'll be
Does not hit.
fucker. I'm gonna use my bonus action and patient defense.
Okay.
Taking the dodge action.
Okay, taking the dodge action. Pyre, make a death saving throw.
Almost a
So
crit.
close. Alright, you got...
Do I spend my inspiration anyway?
No, okay. That's 1 save. Mark it.
Yep.
Wishes. See if he
Can wishes bring us back up?
can wishes bring us back. I don't know. Let's see what he rolls. Okay. Yeah, wishes is going to crawl over invisibly and make a medicine check invisibly on Pyre. He's not going to fire. I'll see how he does. Wisdom check. 19.
Can I still roll to get back up though on a crit?
What do you mean? Oh no, you Which is
fuck. Oh, okay, that's fine.
I was choosing who it is in the moment.
Okay, it wouldn't matter. I would have got the 2, not the 20.
Okay. Alright, he stabilizes you, Pyre. You don't have to make those saves. Soma, make a death saving throw. You fail the first saving throw.
Alright, Keeling. It's all you.
It's your turn.
Oh god. Okay. Well,
This
I
is
gotta.
all you right now.
Oh, my final.
Two of your
spell.
friends are down. If this doesn't bring them down, it's not gonna be good.
Come on, come on.
I spent a spell slot in order to quicken. Fuck. I don't know. I might be able to quicken a thunderclap after this shit.
Come on.
Let's go.
Okay.
Go
God.
team. Come on.
You can quicken bonfire, right? That's a cantrip.
Yes, it is.
Well, let's see how things work out. We gotta roll. There's rolls that need to be made. Alright, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw to dodge out of the way. Fucking casters! And he's going to make that go for the roll. He gets a 12. How do you want to do this?
Yes! Yes!
Just like my mentor's gone down, and my the guy that I
Pretty
am
boy.
starting to pretty boy go on is gone down. So I'm just like enraged, and as soon as they hit the ground, I just like take a giant boulder, and it's just giant for more show and being cool. It slams into his side and like chest area.
Yeah, he goes
into a pillar.
he goes to dodge out of the way, but in this moment I want to use the failure of this roll to give Fung, tell me what you do to stop him from moving just out of the way. How do you trip him up? Like, what happens?
So I'm doing patient defense.
Yep.
So we see the catapult coming, and as he goes to step out of the way, I'm gonna sweep his feet.
Yeah, you sweep his feet, and as he goes forward, and he falls, shoulder into the ground. No! And it hits him in the head, and we watch as the head caves in on one side, and he takes his last breath. And he dies.
I also would have accepted you just throwing my limp body at him too.
Just chuck fire. You would fail death saves though.
Chuck his axe at him. Oh, chuck him. Just hold him like a.
Holy shit! Yes.
Pyre and
Taking
Keeling,
that axe.
you hear a voice come through the portal as it gets smaller. Let me think of everything that's going to be said before I say it.
Are we unconscious, Lana?
You are unconscious, but I'm thinking of as this portal closes, the last words. I'm just thinking, I don't want to say something weird. Let me just put a different kind of music on.
Oh, the 1d4 was when you're unconscious, you wake up in 1d4 hours, unless you get a hit.
You have offended the Xanathar for the last time. No place in Waterdeep or the Sword Coast alike will you be safe. We will find you, and we will kill you. Live well while you can.
And the portal seals. Alright, so we are still technically in a situation where Soma is in maybe a little bit of trouble, and I want this still to be rolled out. Keeling, that was your action.
I'm bleeding.
Fung, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately turn to her and go for medicine check.
Go for it.
Just
If Soma dies here, this is gonna be impressive.
I'm proficient, so I'm hoping.
I
this will
don't
be
see
good.
how. Soma, you're good.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Soma is stabilized.
Not that would have been a good time for the patent.
Both of you roll 1d4 for how many hours you're unconscious.
We already
Oh,
did.
we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did? Okay, cool. 1 and 4. Soma's out for a while. Pyro will be back in an hour.
I've been slashed.
There is no more... Oh, why didn't that disappear?
Clutch
Oh,
fight, clutch, good rolls.
That was
Good.
that close.
Getting that great axe out of his hand is a big deal.
Oh,
I go
yeah,
down
it was.
to-
That was
I go
so
down a
good.
turn earlier if that doesn't happen.
That was
cool.
so
That's really
needed.
cool.
That was so needed.
I'm a little sad I didn't have my ability that lets me, when he hit, it uses the same resource as the +5.
Oh man, Soma, it's the same as last time you fought War Dragon. So for all you know, in your unconsciousness, your friends are dead. Oh no!
No, she doesn't think that at all because she's still got a brain puppy in her head.
No, she would have already. She would have been.
No.
dead
It will flute out
permanently.
of my brain, okay?
Wishes
I don't have a
appears.
brain puppy.
Listen, she's unconscious. Put her down. Put her down now.
Wishes appears and
Yeah.
crawls towards Soma. Crawls towards Soma, looking worried. Is she gonna live? Is she gonna live? And he crawls right next to you.
He puts a hand out to stop him.
Is she all right?
Fung is going to comfortably place Solma's arms around and just make sure that he's going to
Yeah, I
take
still
a
have-
bedroll out of his pack and cover her up.
I just want to say I still have Nim on my back.
Who? Nim? Oh! Still there. Kind of probably hurt from more before from you just sort of landing back on him every time you got struck down. And when she said, "Oh my God, you're all still alive!" I thought you were gonna die.
I'm going to move to, can I move to fire next?
Yeah, he seems.
Well, do you automatically stabilize?
Yeah, he's stable.
No,
Wishes stabilized
Wishes
him.
stabilized me.
Wishes
Oh,
stabilized.
that's right.
He's fine. No, he's fine. I made sure he'd be okay. He's fine.
Aw, sweet little Wishes.
And he says, "I didn't think it was gonna get that bad. I didn't think anything that was gonna happen. Listen, okay, I don't really like you guys. I don't have any friends."
So,
we don't have to kill him now.
everyone laying on the ground, Fung is going to go through Maloon's stuff.
All right,
Loot the body.
balloon stuff.
I'm making sure my friends are good because there's no way we're doing
Hey,
any of that
maybe
shit.
he's got a couple health potions.
He has his magic. He has his magic item. He has he doesn't have any health potions outside. He use those, and you guys will know like that. You don't want
I
me
would
having
be
him
fine
cause.
with him spending his whole turn drinking health potions.
Is it a full action?
It is full
By
action.
the rules. drinking
Yeah,
potions,
he's
right?
got two. He's got two healing potions of. He's got two regular
shit.
healing potions on him.
Oh, that's my favorite thing to do as a DM.
Yep.
Just the convenient healing potions.
Oh yeah, he's got one. He's got two of those. That makes sense. He wouldn't use that as an action then. He's got his
regular,
magic
right?
his magic
Just regular.
axe, two regular healing potions. He has an explorer's pack, which is full as by all considerations or whatever. And he has a letter in his pocket as well, that's folded.
Okay. I will set the pocket the two potions of healing, and then I'm gonna crack the letter.
You crack the letter open and you read a disturbing letter written by the hand of a man going mad. It says, "Something's inside me. I don't know what it is. I can feel it in me. I don't feel myself anymore. Burrowing, burrowing, burrowing. It knows too much, so much. I've fought so many things. To die like this. No. Please." And it scribbles off. In this moment, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, 14's pretty good. Oh, yeah, chuckle. It's not good enough. It laughed.
Never chuckle, it scares me.
It's technically an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, what? Even worse.
We all know what that means.
You make it as you see crawling out in a disgusting fashion of the mouth as it distorts, the jaw unhinges, and we see an intellect devourer crawl out of the mouth and assault you psychically. I'd like you guys to roll initiative, Keeling, Fung, and this devourer.
We can do it too if they pick us up, right?
There's no healing in the party. Oh wait, you got the potions. Yep, you can roll too. Go ahead and roll initiative for
two
unconscious.
fucking unconscious people here.
You
You know
do?
how fucked this is?
Well, you got 2 health potions.
This thing is gonna bamf into one of you two if we don't kill it in one round.
Listen, this thing. Not if we're conscious.
You are unconscious.
You're
Still
unconscious.
out
Yeah,
for
that's true.
4 hours.
Fucking Mama Bird me the health potion.
Fung
you
and
can give
Keeling.
health potions to unconscious people. Alright.
Fung, you're first. You see this creature come out, and it looks at you, tries to assault you with its psychic powers. What do you do?
I'm gonna immediately beat the shit out of it.
Okay, yeah, you walk forward, try to kick this thing's ass. Your true enemy, the intellect devourer, controlling Maloon the whole time. He lives. Quarterstaff attack misses. Dodges out of the way.
I can't do my bonus unless I hit.
You
Okay.
can bonus action to do what?
Oh, as long as I make the attack. Okay, I'm gonna unarmed strike him as a bonus action.
Okay,
That's all I can
move your token forward. We are back on the battle map as is.
Okay. 14.
Okay, that hits. 6 points of damage. You strike into this thing.
Oh, gooey.
Yeah, it's gooey. Next, do you have another one? Or was that your bonus?
That's my bonus.
Okay.
I missed the first attack. I can't spend
Keeling.
2 points. Come on, Keeling. I don't care. Shatter it. Kill me. This thing has to go. It has to. We have 2 down
You're
people.
muted. You're muted.
Oh, you're muted,
Kristen,
Keelan.
you're muted.
Yeah, Kristen, you got a mute button on the top of your thing. Mute, 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 mute,
Oh my
mute.
god.
I can hear her.
There we go.
Okay,
There.
so
We gotta stop this thing from taking over our
I
friends
only
in
have
your
my
turn.
I literally only have cantrips, so let's try creating a bonfire. Roast
Alright.
this motherfucker.
Alright, so there is a bonfire. Let me just get some fire really quick.
Kidding?
Get some fire.
14 for a really great amount of damage.
Let's see here, a little bit of fire here. Let's get that down. Cool. And that will be, let's see, DC 14. Dexterity save. Now it fails, takes the 1.
Woo!
I'm just gotta move this out of the way. Put it to the back, so I can actually grab the devourer. All right.
Crisp devourer.
Okay. Takes 1.
And how do you want to do this?
Soma is unconscious. Intellect Devourer's turn. The way I'm going to do this, it turns to your unconscious friends. I would like both Soma and Pyre to roll this save. I'm going to designate Pyre as 1 and Soma as 2. I'm going to GM roll it. Chat can see it, so we know which one it's targeting, but I want both of you to make the save. Let me tell you what it is, the save. I believe
If
it
only
is...
I had been administered.
Oh, are you able to see all my rolls?
Huh? No, I can't see shit.
Oh, okay. I thought you were minister. 1 sec. Yeah, it's an intelligence.
that roll.
It is an intelligence save. Yep.
I still got... Dude, I'm rolling really well tonight. Fuck.
So I want one from both of you, and this is going to roll Pyre as 1, Soma as... Nice, good job, guys. So you both rolled the same. Pyre is 1, Soma is going to be 2. So Uh,
16, fam. Woo.
and
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 16.
it is an intelligence contest, so it has to make the roll as well.
If I fail, can I then choose to use my inspiration? Because I'm dead then.
You see the intellect devourer sit for a minute. You see just some sort of like concentration situation, and nothing happens. It's still there. Pyre, you can't do anything right now, but Fung.
Everyone knew Pyre.
Let me.
Can I-
one sec.
Cerebral
Oh,
mastermind.
One attack with its claws, and then uses devourer intellect. So I get a claw attack here. So I get a claw attack. I get a claw attack. 11 to hit doesn't hit, so that's fine. Just wanted to make sure it got a claw attack. It is your turn, Fung.
He just claws.
Can I
himself out.
use a free action and
To
toss a healing potion to Keeling?
That will be your interact object. So that'll be the one free one that you get.
Okay. I'm gonna toss one of the healing potions I have to Keeling.
Keeling, make an acrobatics check, dexterity to catch it.
Friends.
Alright.
I have the DC.
Can you just spill it all over my face?
Okay, you grab it. You got it.
Okay. I'm gonna quick step over Maloon, and I'm going to...
One opportunity attack on you.
It's...
Yeah, eat it. I don't care.
Oh, watch out for that nasty claw.
So it's a crit.
Are you fucking kidding? You fucking
Ooh. I'm tempted to give him
over
it.
18?
I'm tempted to give him advantage right now just to clock you for that. I'd have got you for 15.
So edge.
It didn't hit. It didn't hit.
Uh,
Just to clock you for that one. You're like, no way, claw means nothing. Punk. Alright.
It's actually Dr. Claw or whoever. From
How much damage? Or
No
do you-
damage, no damage. It doesn't hit. He got it. He rolled an 8, but his alternate roll was a 24 for a crit, which I was like, man, I should just give him advantage just to hit Josh for that one. Go ahead. It's up to you. What you like to
Alright,
do.
I'm gonna kneel down to Soma, and I'm gonna dump health potion in her mouth.
Alright, roll for that.
I believe it is... Shit, what is potion of healing? Is it at least
4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2.
I don't know how they came upon that, but that's what they decided.
Wait, are you pulling out another one? Oh, it's your full action. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
My full action is to
Pull it out, gotcha. 7 points of healing for Soma. That's your action, Fung.
I'm gonna pat
Movement.
her on the shoulder and point at the brain puppy.
Keeling.
no.
I'm gonna not baby bird this. Holy shit, that'd be so awkward. I'm going to
Pick Pyre up first.
lovingly pour this into his mouth.
Took my head back. Yeah.
The way you
I
should
like baby
put
bird.
some on your
I'm
lips
gonna
first.
put some in my mouth and then and
Like, cause you don't, you baby bird things to like mush it up so people can't see it, but it's just a potion.
It is. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2. I can roll it for you if you want.
I think cinematically wise,
8.
can it look
What's
a lot like it's the reverse shot of when Pyre picked healing back up. In
Okay.
the manner when she went down.
Yeah. That's great. That's so
8
good.
hit points. You're so good at delivering that potion. Way better than Fog.
Soma, if that's your full action, Keeling, did you want a bonus action anything? Can you or no?
no,
Okay.
I'm
Soma, you're awake with you're prone. You see this thing on the floor. It's like it's an intellect devourer. You see dead Maloon War Dragon, his jaw completely unhinged, and this horrible creature covered in his blood. Yeah, it looks pretty vicious.
Okay, can I just sittingly smack him with my quarterstaff?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
move
I
5.
don't
You
know.
can get up, move 5 feet over for a total of 20 feet, and take attacks on it. I'll move you
I
over.
want to punt this thing across the room.
I will swing at it.
Go for it.
Grapple.
Go for it. Go for it. Let's see the attacks. That hits.
Oh, yes.
Nope,
Yeah, it's got
this
low
thing
AC.
sucks.
This thing is stupid.
It's
Just kill
dead.
it. Murder.
All right, you have a bonus. Do you have any key points left, or are you just doing the one bonus action punch? What's going on?
Oh, muted.
Alright, now it's dead.
All right, how do you want to kill the intellect devourer? How do you want to kill literally the thing that is responsible for the death of your friend and your sister? You were muted last time, by the way.
So, I get up and I see that. I'm like, oh no. You're definitely not going into my head. Like, this is the cause of the trouble. This is what caused my sister to die. You're gonna die, so I will stand up. I just want to do like like when you're prone and you want to sit up really cool, like a flip. In my flip, I just want to swing my stick and just squish him. Just squish him, splash him half and half. Like Mortal Kombat.
Absolutely. And we just see as the pieces of this intellect devourer, the bane of your existence for the last couple of 10 days, the murder of your friend and your sister avenged. We watch as this intellect devourer is thoroughly annihilated by Soma.
And I will just say this is for Radaro and killing Radaro and Martina.
And we take that shot on the splintered remains of Maloon War Dragon and the splattered remains of this intellect devourer, thoroughly defeated, a great enemy of the campaign. We're going to call it there, friends. Next episode will be our last episode. It will be the epilogue episode. Next episode, we will resolve a lot of it. Don't expect to roll dice. Don't expect to roll dice.
Oh,
expect a lot of narrative when we come back.
Until we bust that, go right back down and fucking kill the dwarf.
There's gonna be discussion and stuff. Nothing's gonna just completely roll over. I totally want to have roleplay back and forth, but we are going to minus the game, and it's going to be all roleplay next session.
Sounds awesome.
I'm not going to be rolling any dice. You guys are not going to be rolling any dice. We are just going to be acting things out. And as we conclude the adventure next Wednesday, hopefully, I want to make sure everyone's there for it. So if not everyone can make it, we will delay this episode until we get everybody for the epilogue episode.
By the way, the one thing I am rolling for is need on that axe.
That axe is
man.
so
I
good.
got that short sword. I might just learn how to use it.
I'm saving it for next.
yeah.
I'm saving it for next
Oh,
episode. But you can tell me if you attune to it. I'm gonna save it. It has a stat block. This is a very cool magical item. It has a card. If I was Matt Mercer, I'd hold up the card and have it. And you'd be
Don't
like,
worry about it. If we come back to these characters, we can...
possibly. It's a cool weapon to have.
all I need to know is I have a cool axe, and
Well-
I love them.
What we come to a conclusion, Maloon War Dragon wasn't the bad guy. He was poor dude. So so that is I don't know if I told you guys that earlier or not. I don't know if that was revealed earlier that he was that an intellect devourer was in his head,
I
but
didn't know that.
Oh.
We knew
We
there
could
was
have
some
guessed.
You could've-
mind flayer over him.
yeah, you could
That's what
So
we
I guess
thought.
it makes sense.
You
Players
could've guessed.
Also
followed him.
weird that a mind flayer was trying to consume the other mind flayer in Solma's brain.
Solma, we can confirm, does not have a brain puppy in her head.
Hey.
If you go down and the brain puppy is in you, you just die.
I was
So,
ready for that thing to
you're
disappear and it to be like, who's it in? Is it by her? Solma, we
I
got
was
it.
ready to laugh so hard if I made all of those jokes about it, and then there wasn't one the whole time, but it jumped in her head right at the end.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would cry. I would be crying.
That
I'm
asshole.
I would
I
not
hate those
forgive.
things. Props
They
to
are
everybody
so-
rolling really well. against
Everybody
Intellect
rolled
Devour this
great.
whole campaign.
This whole fight went perfect.
The fight
It was
went
legit.
great.
It was legit. 2 people went down. This was he's deadly at any
It
point.
went down twice.
He w-
Thank you for picking me up.
Oh yeah, no problem. That's what I'm happy because I got to do everything my character is built to do in that last fight, which is take a lot of hits, heal people, buff people up, and do one big swipe. You know, like
That was a good final fight.
Zodax.
That was a good final fight for sure.
I'm happy with him. I wasn't expecting him right there. I'm
No
expecting us-
nightmares.
I am expecting us to just walk back down and be like, "Hey, can we spend the night?" We just
All the crits.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
happy how it ended. I'm happy. I feel in peace now, finally.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll get that epilogue episode. We'll do the you guys bringing Raynar into that chamber with Barrock. Barrock Claghammer, and we'll do that interaction. I want to roleplay that out if you guys are cool with that. And then we can roleplay out what happens after, what happens to the gold, where that goes. Like, decisions will be made by you guys.
I think everybody should have to come with a scene or two they have in their head that they want to direct, and that we all
absolutely. I would be cool with that. The within reason. The only thing.
Oh yeah, like little character things.
Little character things come in that I will totally allow you to take over the scene. If you guys come with some scenes that you have interested for your character, please do. The thing I don't want is the whole "and now I'm king of Never and Waterdeep." I'm like, let's go back.
I need a New Hope
I just
style
really wanted to be
ceremony.
king of Waterdeep.
Yeah, we need the
sorry.
medals.
We need the
Fire can beat
award
Chewbacca.
ceremony.
The award ceremony, the medals, yeah. So I'm glad you didn't use it yet, but I was going to offer in that fight if it got even more desperate, Pyre, for you to call on your ranks, on your.
I spent all of them.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I had it prepped for it to be
that's how we
saved.
got the
That was
animation.
even
Oh!
worse than we thought.
Jeez.
I spent him to just bypass that side quest. I was just like, I don't feel like doing
God.
this side quest right now.
Okay.
And no one except Keeling
But it
had
was
inspiration
fun.
left.
Kristen got to miss the shirtless smithing montage of Fire and the
I know.
kind
It was
of
great.
open relationship, maybe
awesome.
not open relationship Genasi.
The book suggestion the book the book suggestion for the ranks being pulled in this fight for who comes to your aid are fucking insane.
Is it like Lady Silverhand?
It's Lady Silverhand for the Lords of Waterdeep. I'm like, she'll just
Are you supposed to fight this motherfucker?
this guy.
Yeah.
Maloon War Dragon from the original book you're only supposed to fight, and this sucks ass. If you were friends with Vajra Safar and you teamed up with her the whole time, he's the one she sends to save you, and he turns on you. But you guys interacted with him in a completely different way, so I just wiped the Xanathar fight, which was supposed to be like a shit ton of bugbears, a shit ton of intellect devours, and a shit ton of stuff to make it him.
When I was looking at Mad Mage, it's just like now you fight
a million.
bugbears.
This was like a million bad guys. This was like a million bad guys. I was like,
that's just like, especially if that's the big fight, that's such like a buzzkill of like,
Yeah.
oh, you guys are bad, but here's my cool dude who's gonna show up and save you. They're so cool. Not you guys, my dude.
yeah, Maloon. Yeah. So if you sided with Vajra Safar, used a point from the Force Grey, he would come. And it would just be very bad, and you would super die. Yeah, I know. I don't know why that's what.
That's so out of character for the whole campaign.
I know, it's just like, you fuck. Well,
because that's GG. Yep. If you already need help and
the campaign has a second part, but where I'm not running that unless you guys express interest later. I'd like to take a break for the second part. The second part is going after the Xanathar Guild. It's a whole thing. It's a whole chapter.
Wow.
You go after the villain. That is a second part of every villain that is in the campaign. The second part is you take the characters and you go after. So in the future, if we wanted to play this group again, and do a game, that game is always locked in for this exact group that we can save for you guys going after the Xanathar Guild. Like they said, you can never sleep, you never rest, we'll find you, we'll kill you. Yeah. This part of the adventure is over.
As long as we got Maloon out of the way.
But if ever, because I want to play with games with you I love playing games with you guys as long as possible. So in the future, when if we do D&D and you guys are like, we want to play this, we can do it. We can take down the Xanathar Guild together, and see how that is. That is its own situation. That's its own very big chapter.
Can I, since it's obviously not going to happen, can I reveal my secret backup character?
You can. You absolutely can. But I will. I forgot to finish my thought of the thing. That is why it's not that big of a dick move for War Dragon to come at the last minute, because it suggested like the adventure continues. You could go and keep going. But yeah.
I have had Radaro statted out for a return.
Oh!
Fire went down. for so
return.
long. It was gonna be a change. It was gonna be Radaro the White, essentially.
Oh
Or
man,
Radaro the Platinum Blonde.
that's so great. I love
It's gonna be
it.
hundreds of years older.
I love it. I'm gonna sign off the stream real quick because I'll have to go here in a minute.
Out, Stream Boys.
Thank
and
you
girls.
to those who hung out with us in chat today. If you were active, my apologies. I am not active. My players are allowed to be if they want to be. But if you were chatting, super sorry if you were that we weren't interacting. But thank you for hanging out with us. I usually go back to check those later on in VODs. If you are watching in the background, appreciate your presence as well, friends. And if you are watching in a VOD, whether that be on Mixer, Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, the 4 places I stream using the power of restreaming. You are from the future, we're from the past, but we're all connected and kicking Maloon War Dragon's ass. So that rhymed.
That's the dragon heist. This is booty.
That's the heist. The heist is actually supposed to be the going after the villains, but it's fine anyway. Welcome to the dragon heist, where we don't do the heist part. It's fine. Anyway, where was I? Yes, the next time I'll be streaming will be on Friday, 11 o'clock. No idea what we'll stream. Maybe some Stellaris. I've been in the mood of that lately, so we might play that. Or who knows? Variety. Never know. 11 o'clock to 1 a.m. That is when we'll be playing, and you catch me there. I think that's everything, friends. I'd like to thank my amazing cast for just making this adventure absolutely amazing. I'm really excited for our next episode of just all role play and no rolls, and just do an epilogue and a nice bow tie on the adventure. And then I believe we might be we'll be talking about future games probably at the end of that episode. But I think
If there's extra time,
we can. Yeah, I think we can talk. We could, if there's extra time, if we find a good closing, we might just be able to talk about the new campaign. So we'll get into that next week. All right, friends. Again, thank you. Wherever you are in the world, morning, noon, or night, make it an amazing day, guys. Because we just did. Take care. Bye.
Bye.